Untouchable empire. Let the strings build up. We going live. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. We coming in heavy, the super panel ready with Fatty and Ali and SH the host. We doing the most, we making the toast, the untouchable empire running the coast. The orchestra hitting, we running the show. They stepping to us, but they moving too slow. The 808s bumping, the violins jumping at 5 p.m. EST. We ready to go. We chopping the syllables, bringing the energy, leaving them dead in the wake of the melody. Southern aggression, we teaching the lesson. The empire rising, we making history. Welcome to the super panel. Better switch the channel. Untouchable empire. Too hot to handle. 5 p.m. EST. We put it to the test. Fatty Ali, SS. Yeah, we the best. Look at the time, we crossing the line. The brass and the cellos are starting to climb. We dropping the rhythm, we making the killing. The 116.5 is the beat of the prime. Untouchable status, we breaking the apparatus. The southern flow hitting with maximum force. We taking the will and we stay in the course. Leaving the haters with nothing but remorse. The strings are repeating, the drums are defeating. The enemies trying to step to the throne. We handling business, we in a new zone. Making them wish they had left us alone. Welcome to the super panel. Better switch the channel. Untouchable empire. Too hot to handle. 5 p.m. EST. We put it to the test. Fatty Ali, SS. Yeah, we the best. Listen to the horns blow. Watch the empire grow. Fatty Ali, SS. Setting up the stage. Super panel in the building. Turning the page. Accelerating the cadence, we breaking the matrix, we leaving no traces. The empire reigns, the 808 hitting so hard in the chest that it feels like a venom is in all your veins. We locking it down from the south to the crown, and we bringing the thunder, the lightning, the rain. At 5 p.m. EST, we making a mess of the rest, and we taking them out of the game. Welcome to the super panel. Better switch the channel. Untouchable empire. Too hot to handle. 5 p.m. EST. We put it to the test. Fatty Ali, SH. Yeah, we the best. Yeah, untouchable empire. Super panel. 5 p.m. EST. Fatty Ali, SH. We out.
The content presented on the following show is intended for satirical and educational purposes only. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by panelists and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of the host, production team, or channel. Additionally, any third-party content featured in this program is used in compliance with fair use under United States copyright law, which allows for commentary, criticism, news report, teaching, and research. Viewer discretion is advised, and we encourage independent thought and discussion.
Welcome to the Untouchable Super Panel with Ilkan Ali and Fatty. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
What you're seeing right now with the men is a response to your radicalization. So to try to project that onto us is absolutely ridiculous. And the men are not behaving the way they're behaving right now because they can't keep up. They're behaving the way they're behaving because you broke the social contract.
You're having a conversation in bad faith. Did you say women are children? Did you say women are children? No.
Look at the construction industry, it's 99%, 98% men. But when you're talking about cooking, right, the reason, and by the way, it wasn't mostly women who did cooking, it was just mostly women who stayed at home who did cooking. That's why it's considered a traditional family role. It's part of the whole child rearing aspect.
So you know that you're here because of your father? Because men determine the sex of the baby? Did you know that?
Can we just say, if we're doing men versus women, like, women have infinitely more options. If you download a dating app, like, Even grandmas get like thousands of matches.
Right.
And I understand that like sexual attention isn't the same as relationship attention, but out of 1,000, one will take her seriously.
You wasn't putting it down mentally. You don't know how to touch her without touching her. You wasn't putting it down sexually, and you wasn't putting it down financially. So yes.
But these women literally get to walk out the house looking like it's Halloween every day, but want to look down on you and tell you how you look. Bitch, I look like my 8th grade picture. You don't look like your 8th day old picture. You go on a lot of these women's Instagram pages, it look like 30 different on there. Somebody tell me I'm lying.
It's not that she's so awesome and intelligent and everybody missed out and you just so happen to walk up on a flower. Yeah. She's lying to you.
Right.
But these women saw you. When these women saw you, she already wanted you before you even open your mouth. Like Ali said, you didn't convince her to nothing. That's the male ego.
It's time to do.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl SH, the pattern reader, and welcome to the Untouchable Super Panel with your hosts Ilkan Ali and Fatty, and the only real untouchable person here, me.
We lost SH. She will be back tomorrow for the debate. Okay, Ilkan Ali versus Napa Sada. Okay, 5 p.m. Eastern is going to be a great show. I know that. There we go.
You can't get everybody power, man. Woo.
Go ahead.
They always stepping on your couch.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely. And just because of that, you're going to be on the bottom row. No offense to the people on the bottom row, okay? But we need to actually make an example out of her.
You beat me to it. I was getting ready to do the same thing. I was getting ready to introduce everybody to the tomfoolery show.
That's crazy. Shout out to the alpha male tomfoolery, by the way, for being here, the only alpha male in the panel right now. Go ahead, SH, the only fake untouchable on the panel.
All right, so we have Coach Rizzy in the building. How you doing? We got Jeremy. Oh, they skip. We got Smell the Roses, the beautiful Smell the Roses in the building. I'm gonna go down to Tia. How you doing, Tia? Tomfoolery, the Tomfoolery Show. How are you? The Good Doctor, welcome. And we got Ilkan Ali in the building. And Fatty, fat. Woo!
You don't get to ask those questions.
I have a statement to make before we start the show, okay? I want to apologize to Ilkan Ali clone. The fact that he cut his beard off yesterday got me moving crazy. So I need to apologize to my brother. And everything he says today on the show, I'll be very submissive. And I will say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because yes, sir now is a submissive word. So I will be extremely submissive today. Thank you very much, Ilkan Ali clone. I hope that you make the real Ilkan Ali proud, the one with the full beard and all that. Okay, thank you very much. That's my statement.
Thank you, my son. Thank you.
Yes, sir. I understand. SH, can we start the show?
Yes, sir. Start the show.
Oh, look at you being submissive too. That's crazy. Everybody say yes, sir, from now on. Okay, friends? Everything is yes, sir, no, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Oh, mine messed up a little bit.
Yeah, TA Internet is the only thing is not going to be submissive on this show. So, friends, let's start the show with this icebreaker for y'all.
His name is
So, the icebreaker.
The name is
There you go.
So this man is complaining and crying because of one mistake. And I have a question for y'all. It says, I cheated on my wife once, one time in 10 years together, and she vanished like I was some kind of monster. No conversation, no let's work through this, just the empty house and divorce papers, calling me a cheater like I'm disposable garbage. That was 2 years ago. 2 years of me begging, pleading, crying, consuming myself with alcohol and despair while she refused to even let me explain. 10 years of marriage, of building a life together, and she throws me away like trash for one mistake?
What?
Friends, oh friends, oh friends.
Gaslighting. Oh.
Would Cammy, goddamn it! Matter of fact, you go ahead.
It's time to
Should she take him back? Go ahead, Cammy.
If that was her red flag, like that's one of her no goals, no. I mean, cheating is a big thing, and the fact that you're saying that, oh, it was just a mistake and all this stuff, it's like, no, dude, you cheated, you broke her promise. You know what I mean? Like, you can apologize and everything and all that kind of stuff, and that's cool. But I'm not mad if she left. Like I said, if that's something that she's not going for, then she should leave. Or she could have stayed and build resentment and get mad at him all the time, and he's gonna complain about that. So no, I think what she did is right. Could she get counseling? They could have, but like I said, not everybody goes for that. So shout out to her. And he was gaslighted, so that's my
Would you leave, by the way?
Mm-hmm. Cheating? That's
Sure.
definitely, I definitely would leave.
Why you a pussy?
But I could be hypocritical. No, if we have 10, 15 years and kids, I might give them a second chance. But after that, no.
10 years. Why you crying?
If we had kids.
So you'll stay for the kids.
One if he cheats once, but if he does it again, then we gotta
Shut up, pussy. Stop crying. Nobody wants to hear that shit.
SH, determine who goes next, okay? Because can't be lying to us.
Okay, let's go down to smell the roses.
Oh shit.
Okay. Cammy, I got you on this one. Okay. I'm gonna flush out your thinking. Okay. All right. So so I could forgive the cheating, right? I think it would take about 2 years for me to like fully get over it, where I'm like hot and cold with you. But let's just say, y'all, like, let's give this little writer, this little crybaby some context in his message, because he probably left a lot out, right? Because don't they always say that we leave a lot out of the letters and the stuff and the stories that we tell? Like, what if he slept with her mother? Or what if he slept with her best friend?
Oh my God. Are you fucking serious?
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the think you is?
Come on. Like, y'all really like to make monsters out of nothing. What if she slept with his mother?
Yeah, or like your best friend. Like, I think there are instances where you can do something so egregious where I never speak to you again. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm at with it. I could forgive it if it was like a one-time thing. I would probably drag out your misery for about 2 years. I feel like 2 years of you groveling is good if I catch you cheating.
Can you elaborate exactly on how misery looks like? Tell me what L looks like if Smell the Roses catch you cheating. Just give us a play-by-play.
Okay. So, I'm cooking, me and our kid, I'm cooking our kid like a good gourmet meal, and maybe your food doesn't get any salt in it. Or maybe I do like a very basic, like half burnt chicken breast, and I don't, stuff like little petty things like that. Like, I don't come to bed with you. I sleep in the guest room, stuff like that.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Whatever. I'm just trying to think
Oh,
of like
she's asleep.
I'm just trying to think of the things like I don't wash your clothes. I don't like help you make the bed. I don't do little sweet things for you that I used to do. So you asked me.
No, I'm just saying, like, don't threaten me with a good time. Thank you very much. So
Whatever.
I have like a 2 month, like a 2 year break of being a husband. Okay, thank you very much. I
It's
appreciate
crazy.
it.
Let's
No,
go.
Whatever, Ollie. Whatever.
hey, I'll be pointing to the couch. This is where you sleep, lady. Go ahead and
Oh,
punish
no,
me.
no.
What you want? What is LeBron looking for? Oh,
No. I don't go to the couch. That couch is for you. You stepped out. You got caught. So now you go to the couch.
Rose, is you're rich, you probably have a very nice couch. Sleeping on your couch probably is not a punishment.
No.
So we're not going to do that today.
No, I'm
Okay.
staying with my good pillows and my good mattress. And
Damn.
yeah. So
That's
have
crazy.
fun without me on the couch.
Okay, let's go, Jeremy.
The only problem I see with this is that allegedly punished him 2 years, right, of craziness, and then decides he didn't want to do it. If you didn't want to be with him, you should just wrote up the papers then. All this unnecessary, I'm gonna make you suffer. That really makes you suffer. So you really don't like yourself enough to pull away. So that's the only problem I see with that. If that's your no and you don't want to be with him, fine, whatever. But why we out here making people suffer for no reason? Just go ahead and send the papers. Be done with it.
For
Free
no
stuff.
reason.
Yeah, for no
There's
reason.
some accountability there. It's not, if he cheated, there is a reason.
But here's the thing: it's not a reason if she doesn't then say, "Okay, punishment over, we're back." If you're just gonna punish me and then be like, "All right, now you're out of here," well, that's a waste of time. You just wasted 2 years of both our lives. Now, if it was like, "This is your punishment, 2 years acting like an ass, and now we can come back," yeah, that's fine. But no, if you're gonna punish me and then leave me, no, just leave me already. Let me go ahead and do my thing.
And that's what most women do. They will stay enough to get back, and then they bounce. Let me. Who next? SH.
Let's do the good doctor then, Tom.
Damn, this lady's first. That's crazy. Can you ask a question? Go ahead, good doctor. Thank you very much for being here.
You're welcome. I've actually been through this, and I've been married for 13 years. I say, so a man who will admit his faults and change is a man worth keeping. A man who continues to lie about the situation is one you should move away from. Now, I ain't gonna say I wasn't petty with my husband, because I was real petty. Like, I was real petty. But I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm an unconventional thinker. I'm not gonna let some female come in my house and destroy everything that I trained my husband to be.
Tell them.
Like, I'm not finna let you come destroy none of this. I'm not finna let you get in on none of this. So I'm probably gonna beat her up. I'm probably gonna give him a hard time, but I'm gonna still be in my house. But I'm gonna still be in my house. I ain't going no more.
Hey, smell the roses. This is what happens on the 2 years that you're giving me a break. I'm getting another one that is going to beat your ass, and I'm still getting it. Thank you very much, the good doctor. I appreciate it. SH?
Tom, let's go, Tom.
Damn, the alpha male. Let's go.
I mean, yeah, I don't know that there is like a set way of like how to do it, but it is generally going to be based on like the relationship dynamic. A lot of you guys said, if you're already married, if you have kids, like if they've messed up before, like a lot of these things are going to be taken into consideration, and just like whether or not this is just one more problem on top of a ton of others, then that's going to make it to where like it just doesn't seem worth it. And I think that normally people are assessing these relationships in like a overall net negative sort of scenario. So yeah, if you cheat on somebody and that's just one more like negative on top of all the others, then it makes sense to leave them. But if you think that it's worth it and that like it was just a mistake, that it's not like some sort of sign of more things to come, then you stay and work it out.
As alpha male, Tom, would you forgive cheating?
Depending on the
answer as
kind. Like
alpha
if
male,
we're
of
talking,
course, okay?
if we're talking about somebody having sex with another dude, fuck no.
What if it was just they jacking off? One is in LA, another one is in Philadelphia. They never saw each other. They just rub each other, rub looking at each other. Would that be something that alpha male like you, Tom, would allow, or that's a no?
What do you mean? Like they're sending each other
Like
pictures?
they
or
are
something?
FaceTiming each other and they are doing some DJ shit and they are shaking some milkshakes and some
Yeah,
protein.
probably not.
Why are you so insecure?
Yeah, probably not.
Like naked mirror pictures back and forth.
You wouldn't forgive that, Tom? 10 years?
I don't know that there's that big of a difference between something like that and actually engaging with the person.
Oh, there's definitely is.
Same,
One of them come on your woman back. That's totally different. Tom,
Yeah, I
that's
don't-
so
well-
Tom, that's so different.
That is a difference.
That's very different.
When we're talking about so when we call something cheating, we're saying that there's like rules within your relationship about what it is that you can and can't do, and this person cheated, meaning they broke the rules, right? When it comes to like that type of intimacy that you're sharing with another person, that's where the rules are normally set. They're normally based on the type of relationship that you two have and what it is that's not allowed to be shared with other people outside of that relationship. So when you're saying like somebody came on their back or something, that to me isn't like a huge difference in the type of like engagement that's being.
I think that's the difference between it's like jumping on a pool and jumping in the middle of the ocean. I think there's a difference between both. Both are water, both will get you wet. One of them probably will either make you drown. Like I said, I'm saying, like the physical cheating, especially for a man, I think there's like a border that most men wouldn't cross. The emotional cheating, I sent some nudes, especially on this day and age when most of our women are not virgins and somebody probably has some nudes from them from 2017, right? But I'm not alpha male, so I don't know. SH, who goes next? You?
Yeah, I think it was me. What was your original question?
Damn, those forgot the question. That's crazy. That's why I told her she's a fake untouchable. That's crazy.
You don't get to ask those questions.
Would you leave 10 years? He only cheated once, one mistake, good father, all of these. Would you leave? Damn, she sided before she said that. She's
Nah, listen, that's a big betrayal.
How?
It's a big betrayal for me. Now, what Rosa said was 2 years of trying to forgive. Now, maybe I'll take time to try to forgive because breaking up a family is a hard decision to make. So within those 2 years, I might see if I can forgive or not. But if I can, I can. If I can't, then I'm going to walk away.
So you'll try at least?
I'll try to, yeah.
I love that answer.
Fun fact, psychologically, it takes 2 years to forget any type of transgression against you.
So we're spot on then, about 2 years.
Right.
So
y'all just want revenge. Come on, stop lying.
No,
I literally have a degree in psychology.
Oh, just like my friend Crispy. That's crazy. What? Go ahead.
So psychologically, it does take 2 years if you're going to forgive someone to really just get over the traumatic experience or whatever it was that you went through.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? What is traumatic about your husband doing what you thought he was going to do in the first place anyway? Especially, I'm going to be very what's the word? Prejudiced. I'm going to be very. I'm going
biased.
to. Yes, I'm going to be biased, right? You sound like I'm Russian, as you can see. Like I have a Russian accent. The idea that they have about Southern woman, and you have a Southern accent, right? Like you probably are from the South, right? Or at least
I'm from
you
Mississippi.
I don't think no man on Mississippi is faithful.
My husband not from Mississippi.
Is he from a? He's like from a southern, or he's like what? Or he's from a?
He's from Arkansas, but the thing about it is, my husband didn't physically cheat. It was a conversation, and he bought some $35 roses, which I'm petty, so I'm gonna get my $35 back from her.
He
So
suffered all that for 35,000, 35,000 or 35 dollars.
$35 roses. Yes,
Every meal and some Oreo shake.
I'm gonna be petty if you spend two cents on somebody that's not me. I'm gonna be petty. Yes.
$35.
If it's 25 cents, I'm going to be petty about it because you're taking money from our master assets to do stuff that you really don't have no business
What if he
doing.
pay for? What did he pay with credit and he paid in parcels?
I don't care.
That's worse.
No, that's not worse. That's $35.
And you as the person who cheated with him, and you as the person who cheated with him, gonna give me my $35 back. Period.
Hey, good doctor, don't incriminate yourself. Did that person got the arrest whoop?
I tried to. She had me escorted out her job.
Yes, yes.
Damn. For some roses and $35, you wasn't even into that shit. That's crazy.
No, it was more than that. It was because she befriended me. Like we worked at the same place.
Oh shit!
She befriended me.
You got
She befriended me.
You got
She
it.
befriended me. She babysat my kids. My kids
Oh,
would ask for her.
Trying to take your kids?
Babysat your
My kids
kids.
would ask for her, and I would take them to her job to see her. She ate at my house on Thanksgiving.
That name is
Yeah.
wardrobe.
So I wanted to astroplane her job to Jupiter. Yes.
Now you know
Tried to
what?
replace you.
You know what? That's justifiable. At least like a love tap. Like,
But you know, it was actually a man. Like at the time,
Wait,
it was no look.
One
it
second.
was-
The pause. 1 second. No, 1 second. Start it over because the pause made it look suspicious. Say it again.
So I worked at McDonald's because my son is a stage 4 cancer survivor, and McDonald's allowed me to do his appointments and still work. Right?
Yes.
I was in the drive-thru at
Congratulations,
McDonald's.
by the way.
Thanks. I was in the drive-thru at McDonald's, and there was a man who came through the drive-thru, and I told him that I liked his truck. My husband want one, and he said buy him one, and I said I don't like him. I ain't buying him nothing like that, and I didn't tell him anything about my situation or anything that I was going through. Right? That man told me, "Let me tell you something. As men, we can love you to death and do the dumbest shit." He said, "As men, we do not attach the kind of importance to other women that you think we do, even though we are with you and we might step out." He was like, "That's a sign of immaturity." He was like, "But once we mature, in most cases, you will find that everything that you wanted from that man, you would have gotten, but you've already left." He said, "So at the point in which you will get everything that you want from him, most women have left because they done got tired."
Why do we
So-
have to struggle before we get that though? Why do we gotta suffer first?
That's a
Have you-
great
Have you ever
question.
saw
But
any
it led
Disney
me,
movie?
but it led me to the thought process of I'm not going to let a female manipulate me or my household or ruin anything that I have worked to build or anything that I have worked to do. Like I have been here, I have did all this work. I'm not gonna let not one female come in here and do that. If I leave my husband, it's gonna be a decision I made because that's a decision I made. It's not gonna have nothing to do with nobody else.
Yeah, don't let her play you out of your position.
Well, I don't listen.
Why are you saying well?
Because we're blaming. I hear mostly blame on the outside woman, and I don't hear blame on your partner who's responsible for
Because
not
you
doing
don't
this.
understand what was going on in my house at the time.
But
So-
what you're saying that she was directly like,
Okay, so my husband's father was dying, right? And keep in mind, we are human.
listen, everybody else here is not saying nothing but please. I'm just trying to protect you. Don't go too deep.
I'm not going too deep. I'm gonna just tell you my husband's father was dying, and the angle that she approached him in was my father died when I was blah 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 age, and I understand what you're going through type deal. Because my dad to this day is still alive, so I can't understand it. I could understand it from the point aspect of your mother, because my mother is no longer alive, but I don't understand it from that aspect, even though I empathize with him, right? So I understand that we are human and we make mistakes. That's why pencils have erasers, right? So I understand in that moment my husband might have been vulnerable. And maybe somebody turned his head because they could relate to his pain better than I could. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm split between what he's going through and dealing with I'm dealing with my kid. You get what I'm saying? So my attention is kind of split. Like I'm watching my son fight for his life, and then my husband, father is transitioning at the same time. So that's how the enemy works. They slide into those cracks. You know what I mean? That you're not really paying attention to. Because if you would have asked me at the time, I would have told you my marriage was fine.
Okay, so it's my turn, and I'll declone. So, why are you leaving? You're leaving to do what exactly? I believe that, yes, cheating is a violation that might end up in leaving. Right? I understand. I will not gaslight you into saying that you are the victim. But you got with a man. See what I'm saying? Like, you got with a man. If you like him, other woman like him. Matter of fact, I think.
Can't hear if you're talking to me.
Just refresh.
Refresh.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Refresh your stream.
It's like this, right? I'll say this and then you guys can correct me. If a man gets married, he needs to expect that his life is going to be miserable. If a woman gets married, she needs to expect that her husband is going to cheat on her twice during their 20-year marriage.
No.
How am I wrong for literally acknowledging reality and acknowledging that all these marriages that are 30 and 40 years old, mama, grandmama, all these things, all these people stepped out? How am I wrong? Correct me, please. Right now. Not you, SH. Leave me alone.
I don't think most people cheat. I think that it's like even on like any partner throughout their life, the majority of people will have 10, boyfriends, girlfriends, or some sort of partner, some sort of dedicated relationship, and the majority of people don't ever cheat on anybody. So I don't know where you get that from.
You're talking about physically cheating or all type of cheating? Because people cheat on a regular. Married women are very flirtatious. They are very they are very what's the word that I want to use? They are very friendly. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then by his logic, every man should get into a relationship thinking that my wife is going to cheat. So
who? How was that?
Because he just said women are very flirtatious. Women are natural. Everyone.
Oh
cheats.
yes.
Just said that. So
yes.
if that's
I think he's
the
about
case,
to clarify the different way of cheating. I believe.
then everybody should think if I get married, then my wife is going to cheat. So
no, but that's the point. 1 second. We admit that. Most men never stop saying that they want multiple women. They just suppress that, right? We say, I want multiple women. I just suppress this for my woman. Y'all can pretend that y'all better than us and then turn around and say that you want to cheat too. Do you all have these urges or not, SH? Let me start actually with you. Come here next to Ali Clone. Do women have urges when they are married about other men? Do they think about other men? Do they flirt with other men? Do they do it?
Yes, they do.
So what? So you're cheating?
No. But
no. What? You cheated. I saw you. Look at you.
I said by your logic. You're asking me.
How is that my logic? No. If I am closing my eyes and I'm thinking about Deborah from accounting, is that cheating?
Is that cheating? No.
If I'm closing my eyes with my wife, and my wife's name is Anna Paula, but I'm like in my head, take it, Deborah, take it, take it. Am I cheating?
Okay, people got different levels of betrayal, different definitions of what they feel like cheating is, different things of what they will walk away from. So
Sure.
there's differences in that. But what I brought up,
You didn't ask. SH, you didn't answer. Is that a form of cheating? If I'm making love to my woman,
I said
is that a form? Would you believe that's a form of cheating? If I'm making love to my woman,
it
and
doesn't
I'm thinking about
necessarily
another
have
woman,
to be cheating, is what I'm saying. No, because it's not. You're not physically outside of the relationship. Like you're still here. There could be a reason why y'all doing it. Maybe it's foreplay.
so if you knowingly, if y'all say y'all, this is why Fatty and us say y'all lie when y'all say y'all don't like men to lie to y'all. If a man told you the truth and say, hey, I love you, but when we make love, I think about another woman, would you be fine with that?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you stay in a relationship?
That's less of a betrayal than physical cheating.
No,
Probably.
that was not the question.
That's not a question.
Once again, I know that the Ali that we have over here is a clone, but we have to answer questions, right? We can be doing the clone like that. No.
I'm just thinking about it in real time. That's all I'm doing. I'm just thinking about your question in real time. Now,
Think faster.
I'm slow. You know they say I'm slow.
Oh, I agree.
No, I mean, you think in general, because a lot of women like to go, not all or not me. With all the women on the panel, if the guys told you the truth, because y'all say y'all like guys telling you the truth, and you know I'm definitely asking Smell the Roses as well too. She don't want to answer that.
Smell the Roses is going to
She's
answer
like,
my
don't ask me. If he said, listen, you always wanted the truth. When we make love, I think about other women, but I do love you. Would you stay in the relationship? Would you continue to stay in a relationship? Don't get quiet, y'all.
But y'all wouldn't either. If I say
No, you didn't ask. No, you didn't answer.
No reverse.
If I think about Idris, you staying? Like, come on.
No reverse. Y'all need to be answering that.
Okay, so can I just say something? Didn't I say before that there are times where we expect you guys to lie to us? Like
No,
just
don't do that yet.
hold on. Just
that
because
yet.
excuse me, may I finish speaking, please?
Yes, miss. Ilkan Ali clone doesn't have rights to overtalk women on this place. Go ahead.
So I said before, just like I appreciate you going to the gym. I appreciate you putting gas in my car, and I appreciate that you guys might see big, voluptuous booties everywhere you go. But I don't have to hear about how good they looked or that you saw a whole bunch of them at the gym. These are times where it's totally fine to just make me think that you're in love with me and that you're not thinking about Annabella at accounting or Bon Qui down
It
at
happens
the
every
gas
day.
station.
There's a Smell the Rose. The problem is this. It happens every day.
Okay, but we don't
Hey,
need to
smell the
know
rose.
it every day.
Smell the roses. I was on I don't know if you guys have Leroy Merlin. It's like a IKEA type of thing for construction. I stood there for 3 hours, and I is like a reflection. Like, you know, when the workers walk and, you know, they have like those very tight pants, and I'm like, ooh wee, one, ooh wee, twice. I was on the line.
Oh my God.
That's regular.
Fine, but why do you want to tell me about that? If I'm
No,
telling
I
you
won't
that
tell
it's fine
you.
for you to look, it's fine for you to fantasize. I just don't want to know about it. That's all I'm saying.
And that's why when I cheat on you, I don't tell you, because I don't
That's fine.
I don't want you to
I've
know.
always said that. I've always said that if you do and I don't find out about it,
It's okay.
I'm cool with that. I'd rather you just do it in such a way that I never find out about it, meaning that I don't see her leaving notes on my car. You don't give me some carpet burn, you know, like then I'm good.
So is don't cheat or don't get caught.
Don't let me see cash apps. Yeah, don't let me. Yeah.
What if it's
don't get
PayPal?
caught. Yeah. What?
PayPal.
Oh my God.
Hey, by the way, hey fellas, pay with cash. Everything you do with your mistress,
Yeah.
use cash. Okay,
Excuse
cash.
me.
You
Yes.
don't use credit cards. Your woman is going to find you. Yes.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Because when she reconciles the account, the Cash App is going to have a name next to it, and it's going to be in your bank account. So
I guarantee you, if our southerner, the doctor, the good doctor, if her husband paid with cash those $35 roses, she'll never find out.
Yeah,
There's a mistake on his part.
Yes, it is. That's when we say we don't want y'all to tell us. We don't want to find out about it. Be slicker with your stuff.
So y'all don't care about cheating. Y'all just care about knowing.
No, she said cheat. She said cheat better, Jeremy. She said cheat better.
Okay, cheat better.
That's what she said. She said cheat better.
Jeremy, we do care about it, but if it's so much of an instinct for y'all to do it and to just always do it and to be,
no, not always. Like once every trimester.
Okay, once every trimester.
Yeah, it's like Amazon stock.
What's a trimester? That's
3 months. 3 months.
So
Like
that's
3
more
months. No.
than
1 second. No, 1 second. So this, in my opinion, is a realistic thing that happens, right?
3 times 4 is 12, right?
No. There's an exaggeration. I don't think most men cheat more than like 2 or 3 times in their life, if they are capable of, right? I don't think most men are serial cheaters, but that is going to be a season. Like it's not going. It's going to be
okay. So in that season, maybe you just, you do things a little bit differently, but you still just don't let me find out about it.
Why don't you stop being nosy and mind your own business like my grandma did?
So usually we don't go looking for it. Usually,
yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, come on now. Come
oh
on now.
man, you be waiting.
Hey, smell the roses.
You be waiting on the car like this.
Got your ass.
Hey, smell the roses. When you washing clothes, you don't be going through your man's pockets on purpose.
No.
You don't be going through. You never went through his pockets. But
I turn his pants inside out. I don't just go into the pockets.
Okay, how about inside the car? You ever go through the car, the glove, the glove department, all that stuff? You never go.
No.
Look! Yeah, look at you laughing. Look at your body language. Yo, that's crazy. Look, look.
Oh,
he wants it, ain't he? He like, yes, you did.
Watch this.
Damn.
Any woman I ever been with in my life in your car, like act like they looking for something, going through everything. Hey, what you doing? Like they just going through little things, acting like they looking for something. You doing a little bit too much. Ain't that right, SH? You know you done it too as well too. Want to see if anything missing up in here, any glitter, any jewelry up in here, any little receipts. Or
yes.
Y'all know y'all be doing that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
So why did you say you did?
We have been married for 19 years. You don't think
you never done that? Suppose you say you haven't done it.
So you nosy, right?
You don't think I've ever done it?
So you nosy, right?
She gonna tell the truth.
Stop being nosy. Y'all married woman nosy as fuck.
There has been a time or two.
You don't have to be nosy. Like with me,
y'all be going through the trunk.
I know
be like, what you doing? Oh, I'm just looking for something. It ain't in my trunk.
So tell me before we go to Cammy, like, what do you notice when your husband is doing too much or
like
doing something?
When I caught my husband, it was because he didn't kiss me on the forehead before he walked out the door that day.
Oh shit! Hey fellas, don't ever change the routine. You have to play along until you leave that door. Okay.
And get a burner phone.
Matter of fact, lie to her, like kiss her on the forehead and says, "I'm so proud of you."
Yeah, because
I'm so lucky that you are mine and I'm yours. Like gaslight her.
Y'all gonna get something.
Hey, we can't. No, you better not mess up. Before I leave the house, I do that. I give my lady the kiss on the forehead and kiss my kid. I make sure I stay on that routine.
Okay, Genuine.
Yes, right. Same.
Hey, grab her and says,
trying to hurt nobody.
I'm so happy to be with you.
That's right. Every day.
Oh my. That is oh my god.
That's when y'all once you break the routine, y'all be like, why he just do that?
Exactly.
That's what Rosie said. That's what Rosie said. Lie to me better. Gaslight the shit out of her.
You're literally telling me nosy too.
No, but there's the thing, right? I don't have to hide shit if you stop being nosy. The people that look for shit find shit. Right? I would say the good, like, you think the good doctor noticed that he didn't kiss her on the forehead, then she stopped there and says, "You know what? Let me mind my business."
Right.
She was thinking about this shit the whole day. I guarantee you, in her head, she was immediately.
I didn't have to, cause y'all aren't smart.
We are not smart. Whoa. But we are not smart. Why you say that?
Because okay, number one, I walked outside and he was on the phone at 2:00 in the morning. That would not alarm me because he sits outside and vapes. Because again, our son is a cancer survivor. So if he talking on the phone and I walk up to him and ask him who he talking to, as long as he tell me who he talking to, I would go back in the house and I wouldn't say nothing. But this day I asked him who he was talking to and he was like, why? And then when he came back in the house, he was like, oh, I was talking to my cousin. Now that made me want to look at the phone bill to see who you actually talking to.
Oh shit, the phone bill?
Oh
no. I'm not nosy. I'm just going to ask for the detailed phone bill with all the numbers called and go one by one.
I didn't go one by one. I went to that time of night to see who was on the phone.
Hey,
I
told
and then you call and
you just had to reconcile.
I didn't have to call it back. I knew who number it was.
Yeah.
anyway, how do you know what number it was?
Didn't you just hear me tell you?
Maddie,
The girl
remember the
was
girl?
out
It was his
at the house.
It was his cousin.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn. How did he save the number? Like McDonald's, like Burger King?
He didn't even because we were all friends. He didn't have to save it as anything but her name. And if and to be honest with you, if I would have walked out there at 2:00 in the morning and he said I'm on the phone with Jada, I actually would have went back in the house and I wouldn't have asked nothing else and I wouldn't have thought anything else.
Hey, doctor, let's be. So y'all were on the same group and all that. She was inside of your house, babysitting, all these Thanksgiving. You really think they never consummated nothing?
No, I know that for a fact. From both sides.
Can I play a video for you without you being offended? Don't be offended, okay?
I'm hard
Boy,
to
y'all
offend.
sit your stupid ass down. Who the think you is?
How do you think that? Okay, you know what? I don't want to ruin perfectly functional marriages. I'm going to ask Cammy. Cammy, you are a non-stalker, right? Would you be like? Would you stop being nosy if you really like a man, like a lot? Like, would you stop being nosy because you don't want to lose him, or you can just you can accept your nature? Keep going and going and going until you find something. What would you do?
I mean, I wouldn't. Well, in general, I wouldn't be. I would be nosy.
Get closer to the microphone, lady. This is not this is not Kendra G.
Yo,
we don't need to see your hips. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Leave me alone. No. In general, I wouldn't want to be nosy because it's just too much stress. But if I feel like if he's being weird or something like that, I would keep an eye on it. You know what I mean? Like in general, I wouldn't. Like if everything is good, I wouldn't. But you know what I mean? I would definitely keep an eye if he was acting weird or something like that.
Y'all be lying. Hey, SH, remember said we be investigating too? If we start investigating, showing them signs like we looking through something, don't that show you that typically we insecure and we care more about you than you care about us? And you start getting a little ick like, he going through stuff thinking I'm doing something. That we do the opposite. The less we act like we care about that part of it, like we still love you, the more that you become CSI and investigating if we doing something or not. So once we start investigating you, that's when you feel like you better than us, and that's when you kind of start resenting the guy, not even like feeling them like that anymore. So we act like we don't care. So you do all the investigating, but at least about that part. Not the insecurity part, but so we let you go doing all the digging. We ain't if a guy that's smart wouldn't let do the digging. But I'll tell you something else though about the cheat thing. This a great philosopher by Pusha T once said, 24/7, 365, Ussy stays on our mind. I did it. All right, I'll admit it. Now pick your next move. You can live or leave or live with it. Ichabod Crane with my mother top off. Pick split and go where? Back to where knockoffs high. Why would
knock
you
it off?
leave? Knock it off.
No, do it again. Do again that part.
I did it. All right. I admit it. Now pick your next move. You can leave or live with it. It could buy a crane with my mother in top off.
There we go. That's how you do it.
Split and go where? Back to where knockoffs. High, chop it off. No, knock it off. Neiman's, chop it off. God dang. So
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
what you about to do? Like Fatty asked. You found me doing me, and I was on top of my game. I had everything. I had money. I had time. I had energy, and I had a whole bunch of hoes.
Yes,
and you
sir.
asked me to replace all of that just for you. Now you about to send me back to that? Oh
Back
man.
to the streets?
Oh man, she don't want to talk to me anymore, man. And you gonna go back out in these streets by yourself. And some of y'all, no disrespect, because nobody gonna love you more than your baby daddy. Everything that happens to you, everything that happens to your body, your baby daddy, the man that had those kids with you, he loves that body. He loves what happened to your body. But the man who didn't do that to your body, it's gonna be a whole different ball game, especially if you got a lot of kids. So your value and our value changes where they saw stability with us when we had kids. But once you send us back to the game, now you ain't got no resources. You ain't got no attention. All you got is the validation of society. And last one, I'm going to say this. Y'all cheat on us every single day, getting attention from everybody else by the way that you dress, by the way you carry yourself, the way you post on social media and everything. So the one time he cheat in 10 years, after you've been showing your ass and titties to everybody in public, online, trying to get attention, let a man buy you lunch, let somebody help you on aisle 3 with some water case. He cheat one time and you think you're gonna hurt him because he has to leave you and go back to the streets. Y'all must be crazy.
Come on, Ali Clone. Come on.
Sound like he was mad in that clip, to be honest.
He about to leave some used box on top of that. So again, it is crazy to think that y'all forgotten the game, that it's fidelity that you was giving us when we already had everything at our disposal. We were the man and you chose to be with that man. So SH, Smell the Roses, Coach, the good doctor. When you leave a man that you love that's taking care of you.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
I'm sorry, I got too excited.
I'm a bad bitch.
I got too excited. My bad. I got too excited.
Y'all,
I love y'all, friends.
It's your loss every time, y'all. Y'all know it. Y'all know it's y'all loss.
Nah, it's not.
Y'all
It's
know it's
not
your
my
loss.
loss. Because
No, it's not. Hey, the real winner is Doctor. All of y'all are losers. Cammy loser.
I'm here to tell you that I
you guys are really the
this
losers.
life.
You just
The
don't know
queen
why.
is the strongest
Really?
piece on the board.
Really?
I helped build this life, and I can help build another one if I so choose
Okay.
to.
Yes.
I have
Right.
3 degrees.
That's
I
right,
have
Doctor.
3 degrees.
You better talk to him.
And a business plan to build a $20 million
Oh,
income
gosh.
flowing facility. So I'm here to tell you the loss is never gonna be
Oh
mine.
man. So a man benefits from all that. You think a man goes, man, that's so beautiful. That sounds like a man, my good doctor. But I was gonna say this. It's so invaluable that your cousin wanted it. Smell the Roses. It's so invaluable that the lady at the man job was giving your man compliments.
She wasn't my cousin.
Let me
Don't give me no bitches.
Whoever it was.
So
Hold on. Women are competing for your man as much as they lie every single day. They trying to replace y'all, and y'all be playing like you don't know what time it is. So how did he lose when there's women always trying to replace you anyway?
How
Just
do
not
we
trying to
lose
stay with me.
Because if I allow her to,
Tell it, SH.
if I
I
allow
said
her to replace me, she very well could, and I'm not gonna be worried about it after that.
But they
If
act
that's
like
my
there's
choice.
not a line of men behind him.
Trying to do what?
Oh, whoa.
Trying to do what? Brett, come up here. Trying to do what?
Wait, what?
Trying to take care of you?
Shut up, silly woman.
You don't
They
know
try
what
to-
he's trying to do. You don't know what he's trying to do.
They trying to, most
Yeah,
of those
tell
men
him,
trying
Rose.
to, Hey, most of those men trying to take care of you or smash you. If you that available where a man thinks he can deal with you while you with someone else, you think he thinks you valuable, or you can do this? Hold on, Roses. Hold on. Let me preach, Roses.
Okay.
I was called a preacher. Let me preach.
Oh wait.
Oh no! Now the missing fatty. The missing fatty called you a pastor, not a priest. Okay, thank you.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Talk to me, Roses. I'm gonna let you do your thing. I'm gonna let you prove to me that what I'm saying is wrong. Prove to me that I'm wrong.
Listen. I get what you're saying because I totally agree. But you know, if it's a line of 50 men standing behind you, you don't think that at least like 3 out of the 50 will want to do what you doing better?
I'm gonna say this again. Yes, if you're available. And they go, damn, Ali, if I did you wrong, damn, Ali did her wrong. If your eyes are wandering, if a man can get your attention while you with somebody else, he already looks at you like a
But what if he gets
I didn't finish. Y'all don't know how much a man respects the fact that y'all don't, when you walk in and the man you don't make eye contact with the man or try to make eye contact with the man. Your walk doesn't change when you think somebody's looking at you. You don't move a certain type of way or act a certain type of way when other men are around you. Men pick up on that. So
I don't do that, Ali. You going too far now.
I never said you did. I never said
okay, but
that was a guilty conscience. I saw that too. I don't do that. Not me and my friends.
Because he talked about the water. He talked about the water, and he's gonna get into possibly me saying like I smile at men when they hold the door open for me when I'm walking into QT. Like Ali's trying to set me up for the corner.
This is that's old Ali. This is clone Ali. Clone Ali doesn't do that.
Okay, well, I'm just
my main point.
I'm used to fighting now.
The men value still to the end of this day in wife material is the women who are accessible, who we can't get. Most of the preference, even though a man might still wife you, right? But for the most part, if he can get that access to you, he trying to bust you down. He trying to get you to put your head on his lap in case you distress, woman down. Hey, was he doing you wrong? Was he mistreating you? Come and put your head right here on this lap right here real quick. Okay, come. I'll take care of you. Now you can go right back to your man. I'll put you back in this Uber and Lyft and you can go back home. Most of those men don't respect y'all if you don't respect the man you already with. So it don't work the same way.
Okay, all right. But hold on. Okay, go ahead, SH.
All Ali is saying is don't tell the next man your business. All he's saying is don't tell the next man that you and who you leaving is currently having problems. Butchin is telling you that
Wow, that's crazy.
Hey, this is a bigger violation than all the violations I did today.
Do y'all know how much Michael Jackson paid for this?
Oh my God!
I was born with this. Michael Jackson, the king of pop.
Oh no! You better get him back. You better go down there and get him back.
Hey, y'all know how much Michael Jackson paid for this?
Wow! You need to leave. No way!
Get out of here, fatty. Get out of here.
Hey, sir, this is not a place for you.
Your ass goodbye.
Hey, my Michael Jackson had vitiligo. Don't let that happen again.
Hey, Tom, you can do this on the week where Michael Jackson is going to break the Queen record, okay, on the most watched movie. You can be doing that. By the way, friends, it's been a fun show. Thank you very much. After very heavy, I think Thursday, I appreciate that we're actually having fun. SH is war. From now, the Untouchables are telling you that we are in war with you right now. because of that comment that you did. You are waiting for that shit for 24 hours, and you
He's
are
been
going
waiting
to
for his
play.
whole life, Fatty. He says he was young. I'm waiting for the moment I can say Michael Jackson had to pay for this.
That's crazy. Yeah, but she could say
It was
Crimson
time to shine.
Chin or
It was time for the time to shine. There it is. There it is. It's my time to shine. Y'all know how much Michael Jackson paid for this?
Tom Fuller had that shit on the notes for 7 years. He finally got the chance
He
to
had it in the
actually
notes.
say it.
Check out. He checked
killed
off
that.
that one. He killed that one. He got that was good time.
But friends, let me actually go to the second icebreaker, which is kind of a little bit of the same. Let me see the. Okay.
Why
I
would
know
you
what it
stop
is.
and leave?
Tell her to.
Good
Tell
thing I
her
turned the
to.
camera off.
Tell her to refresh, please, if it's possible.
Hey, good Dr. Refresh, if you can hear me.
So, friends, we have one of the. This is against again the light skin delegation taking a lot of L's lately. Okay, Patrick Mahomes. Okay, arguably the best egg ball player of the planet because it's not football.
Oh man,
Football you play with your feet.
I know what you're about to show.
And we have a video of his wife running to the arms of another man and doing this.
That smell the roses at Costco.
Dang it, boy.
Hey, that's kind of fucked up, man. That's so crazy. Y'all did. I don't know what y'all got going on today, but y'all be going
Thank you
crazy.
for my
man.
water. Thank you for picking up my water.
So,
man.
Hey, Tom, look at this,
Is
Tom.
that like her friend or something?
No, I don't know. So first of all, like this is something that actually gets it worse, right? First, she runs like a Naruto character. Like, look at her. First, she runs like a Naruto character. That's the first one. You're like, go, and she jumps on the arm of another man. And he's hey, airborne, feet in the air, pelvis with belly going on. There's a lot of action going on.
Now she got Calvin Klein cologne on her.
Facts.
No, that's a violation. If that's not your brother or something like that, then that's wrong.
Okay, so now we are going to flip the script. Let's see what they. What should Patrick Mahomes do when he sees these? What are the consequences of running like Naruto to another man's army?
It's time to do.
And friends, thank you very much for supporting the show. A lot of cash apps. Make sure we get the memberships on both sides and on everybody that's watching the show. I would appreciate that. Thank you very much for supporting the Untouchable Empire, baby.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Go ahead and say you start first because you were very guilty. No, you're looking at the ground and you like doing this and like you look very guilty. So what's your opinion about that?
Nah, if he's not anybody that he knows or whatever, yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. But I'ma just say that's her cousin, just to support the girlies.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Why do you assume the worst case scenario? Like the dude was fully black. Is this like a what is that Julia Roberts movie that she adopts a black football player?
Yeah.
Blindside. God damn it! I'm more
come
American
on,
than you.
Come on, that's crazy.
It's like they look like a fool.
That's not
That
how
was
you
the
do
worst.
the
I
blind
said if he don't know him or whatever, then
No, let's assume they know each other. He's her bestie. Let's go with that. There's a plausible scenario. This is her best friend since they were in college. Okay, what should her husband do?
mind his business.
Mind his business, right?
Oh Lord!
I told y'all. I don't think they meant that. Hold on. There was a delay in the system.
Maybe my
A
glasses
little
was
glitch.
fogging.
What did y'all say he should do?
Mind his business.
That's
Oh,
That's crazy.
Hey, that comment was so fucked up. My printer literally said I'm out. Let me go get some paper.
a woman,
to mind our business.
I know. So a woman can jump on him, but he can't. Your man can't jump on another woman, huh?
Hold on.
Huh? Mind your business. Mind your business.
Wait, why you jumping on another woman?
We were trying to say that you couldn't do that, but you told us to mind our business. So now we're just telling y'all, if we can't tell y'all to not hump around every 3 months, we gonna say mind your business
Do
then.
you believe in double standards?
Change the channel.
I mean, do you?
No, you can't flip it back, Smell the Roses. I asked you, y'all believe. So again,
y'all wouldn't treat Allie like this
if y'all jumping into our arms, you typically want the man. If we're jumping on top of you, we typically just about to smash you, especially if it's that easy. But
All
again,
right,
go ahead.
It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is on both sides. It is what it is. I wish I had the button and I could drop it. It is what it is.
Oh, it is what it is. Is that what
Yeah.
is that what we doing? Are we there? Let me see if I don't know how. Hold on real quick. Fatty, he moved the button. I'm trying to find it. Fatty, where the button?
I personally like my head free of the space between the washer and the dryer.
You say you like your head
like what? Huh?
I say I like my head free of the space between the washer and the dryer. Cause
we're gonna let you, good doctor. I'm gonna let you be that voice today because I'm usually that voice, but since everybody wants to try me today, I'm trying everybody back. I'm trying everybody back. Red taught me. Red taught me.
Red taught you.
What? So which red? Red SH is red now.
No, I'm talking about petty red. I'm
Red,
talking about
petty red. What did I miss?
You missed Thursday night.
Red was acting up.
Man, we had a good time. It
was fun.
It was crazy.
So
I'm sad I wouldn't even be
y'all
on there.
So you're saying if men are supporting cheating, that you'll support men cheating, right? Is that what you're saying?
Most definitely. We want mutual support.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, why women don't think that way when it comes to investing in their man and supporting his business, up and on your cooking, up and on maintaining the household, up and on the things you do for your man? Why you always got to double down on the negative things he does and not the positive things he does? Smell the roses. Not you though. It's not the women on the panel. Why is it y'all can always double down on the negative things we do, but a lot of you can't double down on the positive things that we do? Why is that?
Okay, so if I'm allowed to say this, if you were at home encouraging me to try to go out of the way to do those better meals, those more gourmet meals, then maybe you shouldn't be paying cash for flowers on the side of the road for Lakeisha or whoever you're going to see after the gym, Annabella from accounting. Like maybe if you were being more attentive at home with your girl and your wife and cultivating and curating your home, okay, then your home would be curated in a way that you would feel like a king. But since you want to be spreading the king seed all about the town, and now I'm at home, I'm insecure, and I'm like, I might as well just cook these oodles and noodles. I might as well just crack open this can of Campbell's, dump it in the pot, put a couple of water, filtered water.
Crazy. What you about to say, SH? Go ahead, SH.
No, I'm gonna say that what you're saying is ridiculous, because why would I court a betrayer? Why would I double up? Why would I double up after being betrayed? Oh, he brought food, so let me cook gourmet meals, but forget about the betrayal. That makes no sense.
So honestly, most shout out to the real women, right? Shout out to the real wives. Shout out to the real women in relationships that hold their man down every single day. Y'all shouldn't get cheated on. But most of the women out here is trash in relationships. Again, y'all are cheating outside of the relationship by getting validation from the men, from society, from your girls, like it's lesbian relationships. Oh, girl, look at your ass. Oh, girl, look at your titties. Oh, girl, you so fine. Imagine men talking to men like that. Hey, tomfoolery, man. Hey, man, you looking good today, man. Look at them.
Y'all talk like that.
Look at them arms, man. We don't talk like that. It'd be gay if we talk to each other like that. y'all cheat outside the relationship by getting the attention and affirmations, but inside the relationship, most women are unfaithful. You're inconsistent. You're lazy. You a bum. Shout out to SH for teaching me that when women are at home while their man is working so hard to take care of the house, she wants unpaid. Oh, she claims it's unpaid labor. And Ali found out today there's something called man keeping, where if you have to deal with your man emotionally and give him support, that he has to pay you for that as well too. So women want to do bare minimum to get everything from a man, just to get for us to still respect you and value you and still be faithful for you, while you still get to get attention from outside and be unfaithful inside. Can you rebuttal that, my sister SH? Why should I take care of you and not deal with multiple women when y'all already acting in your hypergamous nature, get attention from everybody, and unfaithful in the house? But not you and Smell the Roses, because it's never the woman on the panel.
Yo, you manipulate so fast. Like, you really got to teach me how to do that. But
you want to learn a negative thing again, right? I can't teach y'all. Hey, you know what I can't teach her to do, Smell the Roses? You know what I can't teach her to do?
What?
It's so quick.
I can't teach her to submit.
Watch this.
Because
I can teach you to cheat, but I can't teach you to submit. Says a lot, don't it? Go ahead, SH, you got the floor.
What you just said was oxymoronic. You said women cheat all day, so then you should be allowed to cheat. So then you're with women that cheat, and you think women cheat all day, so we should just be cheating and supporting each other and cheating? Is that the lifestyle you want?
No. So God gave y'all 2 ears, but y'all still don't listen, right?
He just said that. The panelist.
No. You listen with your feelings. I said in the beginning, shout out to the phenomenal women, shout out to the wives, shout out to the women in these great relationships that hold their man down. I said the women that most of these women who are trash and cheating outside and unfaithful inside that don't deserve a loyal man. And then when we ask you, what do we get? You get me. And when they ask you what you bring to the table, how dare you ask me what I bring to the table? I am the table. Y'all take offense when a man is asking you to bring him something. What actually? So SH, if Ali is wrong, right? Ali wrong, right? I'm wrong all the time. Plus I'm light skinned and I look like TV
Ali
Genuine,
clone.
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
And I got the Michael Jackson butt chin. SH, what actually do most women do for men?
You're talking about bad women? You're talking about women who cheat and cheat? Because you just separated it. You separated it.
You didn't answer. What do most women do for men?
That was good, SH. That was good. You're trying to get him to clarify.
Yeah, he's trying to.
I didn't have to clarify.
I'm the pattern reader for a reason.
I said, shout out to the minority of women who hold it down. So I'm asking you, what do most women actually do for their man?
If the good women are holding it down, then they are holding it down. If you're talking about the other type of women, the cheating for cheating women, I don't think cheating should be rewarded. If you a cheater, why are you expecting not to get cheated on?
So most women aren't cheating on their man, right? We already said that. When we said the different form of cheating is getting attention and validation from people outside of your house while you're unfaithful inside the house. Do you realize that if most women didn't get attention from outside, and because y'all need attention, y'all would die without attention, that you would have to get it from your man and that person that actually loves you. Most of us don't get attention in the same capacity y'all do. We don't get the affirmations of validation from society. Matter of fact, if Ali was feeling himself, damn, he a narcissist. Damn, he toxic. Damn, he full of himself. But y'all, self-love, empowering. I love you, girl. Y'all can brag about yourselves and brag about each other. So again, y'all are the actual ones that's toxic and all about yourself, right? You're doing everything for self-love. And then you have the nerve to tell us when you post pictures, I do it for myself as well, too, knowing you trying to get attention from everybody else. So again, I'm talking about most women who are trash in relationships. If they're unfaithful and cheating, in that form of cheating, you shouldn't expect man to be loyal to you. You should expect him to do what's in his nature, to be polygamous while you're hypergamous and still not happy inside of a relationship, even if the man's doing everything you ask him to do. You got the flow, SH.
Yeah, so Ali just said cheat for cheat. So everybody, cheat for cheat. It's free for all. Women get cheated on, cheat back. Men get cheated on, cheat back. Let's get Jeremy in this bitch. What you
Yeah, Jeremy, speak their truth.
if
Go
we
ahead, my
going off
brother.
of that, then men are behind because y'all said that women cheat based off of how they feel and emotions. So every time you go somewhere and you flirt, that's cheating. So that means we behind maybe about 50 times a month. So we need to catch up, man. So catch up.
Oh no, you did not. No,
I
you
did.
did.
We doing it.
You.
That's where we at.
So we're ahead of y'all.
Yeah.
That's wild.
By your
That's
definition, you said that if emotional connection with another female is considered cheating, right? In your book.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
and you just said that sometimes you guys have these emotional connections with dudes at work, dudes that might get your water, things like that.
No, okay. That was at the grocery store, just random. Just a random man just was like, I'll help you. And I just let the patriarchy do what it does.
His
Right. So,
exactly.
so if a random woman just come up to me and be like, hey, I think you are very attractive. Can I service you? Is it my fault?
Not the
Sir,
Is it my fault?
Answer, smell the roses. Make sure you answer that.
Servicing is the same as picking up my water, but okay.
If cheating,
if
if this definition of broad cheating is correct, then yes.
Okay. So that's why you say y'all are behind us.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So
guys,
we gotta switch this thing up a little bit.
You're doing this,
Ladies.
guys. Pick it up.
Coach Rizzy, she wanted to say something. What were you saying?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh no? Okay. I thought you were saying that it's not the same thing.
Oh,
I mean, I don't think they're the same thing.
Yeah, I was picking up water. So go ahead. Let's begin.
Well, even that, like, just the broader idea of like getting validation. Like, there's a lot of things that somebody can, appreciate or get some sort of high off of, but it doesn't necessarily mean that there's like an intimacy there. And I think, like earlier when I was kind of categorizing what is normally cheating, somebody commenting on a picture on Instagram isn't intimacy. Like, even if she posts like a picture of herself in a bikini or, some shit like that isn't really intimacy because they just see them from afar and are capable of looking at a picture by itself. I
would
Tom,
agree. Go ahead, Jeremy.
My question, Tom, is this: can men have sex without intimacy? Like, can we just have sex and not feel nothing about the girl afterwards?
Yes.
So what's the difference?
Yeah.
The difference is that lots of times people can't know that. Like, I think the difference is that if a woman actually knew for sure that like there was no sort of like intimate connection in sex, I think most of the time they wouldn't care. But if you went outside, I think it is the idea that there could be intimacy there and that this person could be pulling you away that makes somebody jealous most of the time.
Okay, I even take it a step further and say that I really think it's when their security is removed, ergo the money. Just like the good doctor said, when she noticed that money was getting moved around, it got serious. And I think that's one of the main reasons why women get married, for security. And when they see that you're actually throwing money toward it and she's giving something that you're not giving or don't give enough of, or whatever you want to call it, then yeah, it's going to be a problem.
It's not just
I think that's...
I didn't get married.
No,
for
it's not just
security.
about money.
I didn't get married for security. I was secure before I got married. And the thing about it is, I believe I told my husband, like, if you are going to pull me away from what I'm doing for myself, if you are going to take me out of this, either you're finna take me into a more secure situation or you're gonna leave me alone.
Damn.
Because I can do everything that you're trying to do on my own. I'm already doing it. I already had it. I already had a car. I already had a house. I already had a job. My life was already stable. So if you're not going to recreate that stability or better, I told him you could walk away from me. And I was never jealous when the situation happened. I was disappointed. And I was disappointed because if you want to play the field, if you want to do whatever it is out there that you want to do, you could have left me alone and did that.
Well, how do I know he was getting love when you qualified yourself of having everything, by materialist. Oh, hold on. Because hold on real quick, ma'am. The more and more you talk, and you sound like the independent woman and the career-oriented woman, where a lot of times those women will neglect their men emotionally. You just said if you can't replace those things for me and I already have it, then I don't need you. What happened to the love? What happened to him being emotionally available and emotionally intelligent? Like women say, y'all say I don't care about the money. You only want a man's loyalty. You can finance yourself. You can do all those things for yourself. Why didn't you just want love from him? Why did you need him to take care of you as well too if you already could take care of yourself?
I never came into my marriage wanting him to take care of me. I just told him don't destabilize my situation.
No, good doctor. You said if you can't do that, you can go somewhere
exactly.
else.
If you
didn't
can't
say,
make
hold on, you didn't say, and this is what most women do. You didn't say, hey, you better be a good father. You better be a righteous man. You better be a loving man. You better be a good man. You said if you can't take care of this the way I'm taking care of myself, you can go somewhere else. But y'all say y'all don't need us in that department. You just need love.
So without trying to go too far back, my husband is my second marriage. So at this point in time, I was coming out of an abusive relationship. And I was stable. I was good where I was emotionally and physically. So if I'm going to enter into another situation, I need to feel safe in that situation.
So you're saying you're not talking about like financial stability. You're talking
No,
about
I'm talking
stability.
about emotional stability. So I need to feel secure in my situation that I'm going into. Let me tell you something about me real quick. Okay. My husband was in the army when I met him, right? I got out the army. He was still in the army. When we got married, we moved to South Carolina. When my husband went to work every day, I got him up for work. I ran his bath water. I put his clothes out. When he came home from PT, I had his work clothes ready. I had his breakfast ready. When he came home from work, he came home to a hot plate every day.
Are you in a telephone booth?
Who?
No, she's on the top of a castle. You know the highest point. There's the lighthouse. Yes,
the lighthouse. Okay.
Go ahead, doctor. Don't listen to the alpha male.
So when my husband came home from work, he never came home to a hot meal. He never came home to a nagging wife. He never came home to children bothering him, because I always believed in him having 2 hours of just unwind time to himself. So nobody in my house was allowed to talk to him, not even me. I washed his clothes, got him ready for the next day, and the next day I would do it over again. My love for my husband is not based on conditions ever. Because if I have an attitude with him, I'm going to come in this kitchen and fix his plate, just like I don't have an attitude. Now, I might say petty stuff, but my actions are always going to be the same. I don't care what he do, how mad I am at him. I'm going to come in here and cook. I'm going to fix his plate. He going to eat first. I'm going to show him reverence and respect. Always. No matter what my attitude is, no matter what I'm upset with him about.
So can you answer this real quick? Shout out to Matron. He says, he was getting woman before you, then he should be able to cheat by our logic, the good doctor. How is he wrong?
What?
Like you said, I was doing all these things before I met him, right? So his logic is he was doing, like he had multiple women or other women before he met you. Why can't he keep doing that?
What?
She's saying that like in order for her to be in a relationship and change her life, where she's already like single right now, in order for her to stop being single and be in a relationship, she would need to know that she's still going to be stable, and that being in a relationship is not going to ruin what it is that she's already doing. If you want to get into a committed relationship, that's one thing that obviously would not be like keeping her in a stable place, or like that's something that obviously would not count. But Ali, earlier you were asking her about stability, and she was like making the distinction between the two types of stability. Did you like have a response?
She didn't make the distinction until I challenged it. She said, I have my own house, I have my own car, I have my own money. You have to bring that to the table, or you can go somewhere else.
No, I said you can't destabilize. I said you can't destabilize my life.
Yes, ma'am, and you gave context. All of it was materialistic and superficial. You didn't talk about him being a father. You didn't talk about him being a great husband. You didn't talk about him being a great man to you. You didn't talk about righteousness. You didn't talk about order. You didn't talk about any of those things. And a lot of times women will come on here, and I reviewed a video yesterday where women will say, it doesn't matter about his money, but then you need a man to make equal to you or higher. So you'll try to make a man feel like you don't need him for what you actually need him for, but you need him for security. But then when you ask for the emotionally availability and emotional intelligent man, then when he's emotional, you'll call him emotional as well too. So a lot of times,
hear me
and I'm not
say
saying
I don't need my husband. I need my husband like my next breath for air. I'm not one of them women. I want to unzip my husband's side and get in his skin daily. I'm not one of those.
So you can't live without him, right?
I wholeheartedly feel like I can't live
And you
without
need
my
him
husband.
forever. You need him forever, right?
Yep, he my best friend.
Right. And a lot of women say that as well too, right?
I don't know.
Right. As soon as it's time for them to prove it, they never can prove it. And not saying it's you. Soon as it's time for herself to submit, soon as it's time for her to be quiet, soon as it's time for her to cook, soon as it's time to show her that she's loyal, that she's loving, most men don't see that play into fruition. So come into fruition. So you may be that way. Smell the Roses may be that way, but when it's time for women to prove it, they don't prove it. That's why I asked that.
We just said that we would stay after cheating and finding out about the cheating. So how are we not proving it?
Hey, Smell the Roses. Did you say we again? Or did you say most women? Did you make it about you? Hey, Smell the Roses.
Okay.
Women, I don't know how much we try to get y'all out of that. Me, Jeremy, and me, we would not me. I'll never hear top. Not me. Not all men. Jeremy, not me. Not all men. Like if it's not you, hold on, Smell the Roses. If it's not you and all women, why do y'all always have to give us that caveat? Not me. I would never do that.
Okay,
it's like,
so let me.
Well, your language, you keep saying
the
but
problem- the problem
when you
with
keep
me
referring
is
to women, you say but you.
I speak
So
like
obviously
y'all
she's
know
gonna
me.
take it as her.
Hey, tomfoolery. If I'm talking about deadbeat dads, are you gonna say not me?
If you say deadbeat dads,
Even
and
if
then
I say you,
so
I say men. I said men are being deadbeat dads and they're not taking care of their children. Are you gonna say not me?
If you say men are being deadbeat dads, tomfoolery, so you X, Y, and Z, yes, I'm going to reply and say no, not me. Not me.
Okay.
Go ahead, Smother. Most men don't project like that, and most men don't make it about themselves. We know when the conversation, even if women say men are trash, men are cheaters, men are womenizers, tomfoolery, are you gonna say not me then?
Again,
I'm asking Tom. If you heard women say
no, I wouldn't. But
that's
that's
the point,
not
Tom.
analogous to what it is
Tom,
that you said, though.
Tom. So that's the point, Tom. Jeremy's not gonna say it. Fatty's not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Even if I say you, even if I say men, most of us are never gonna project in that way. We're not gonna say it.
Do you understand the distinction that I made between like your example here and what it is that I'm saying happened here, where you said women and then you said so you, and you're like meaning it sounds like you're referring to her, so she corrected saying why would you say this about us when we said X, Y, and Z? Like when you say so you, she's saying, well, it wouldn't be us. We already said that we wouldn't do that.
Just play back the tape, tomfoolery. Most of the if you know me and you watch me talk, and anybody that watches us talk all the time, we never talk about the women on the panel. We purposely don't say y'all, but when we say y'all, it's not about them. If we say y'all, it's about the women. So we're talking to the people that's watching. But Roses knows that. Roses, do you know that?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Are we talking to you? But she can't help it.
I get in trouble for this all the time.
And Sage does it too. Most women are going to keep doing it. I never hear men project and go, not me.
Well, that's why I want to clean it up. That's why I want to fix it. You know how you do questions instead of statements. Okay. All right.
Dang.
So we all have our icks. We all have our icks, right? So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna clarify it that, maybe the majority, 51% of the women are doing what you're saying, but then there's 49% or 48% of women that are accepting the cheating, and they are trying to get over it in 2 years. Like that's what we're saying.
As they should. And like I said, a good woman, I would say if you really holding your man down, your man should be monogamous towards you and fight his urge. If he signed up for a contract, I'd say, hey man, he's really cheating. Most women deserve to be cheated on. They don't have to prove their love. They don't have to prove their loyalty. They don't have to prove how much they love and take care of their man and their children. If you keep going online, and I'll show repeated videos over and over again of men saying how much they love their kids, of men showing how much they love spending time with them, endless videos where they're not being crippled by it. It's mass amount of videos where women are cussing their kids out, complaining about their kids, promoting women not to have children, and they can't take it. They can't take working. They can't take being around their man or their children. So I'm saying majority of these women, you should be happy your man is cheating and still staying with you instead of saying, you know what? You ain't cutting it. You're not giving it to me like you're supposed to. You're not maintaining the house like you're supposed to. You're not loving me like you're supposed to. You're neglecting the kids. You're not doing your part. You don't want to work. You want to be a bum. You want to be lazy. But in order to keep my family together, I'm just going to cheat and keep us together. She should be happy he cheats.
Just go on a hug, bro. I got to
maybe happy that he comes home after.
Yes.
You know, that he's still coming back home, like not so thankful that he's out there cheating on me, but that it hasn't been anybody worth him leaving me for.
Yes. Yeah. Because
okay,
women are leaving as soon as they're not getting their way. As soon as this man loses his job, you got 6 months. As soon as he's not this protector and provider, you got you on the clock. If women stop doing what they're supposed to do for men, most men are going to still remain loyal. They still going to be there. They still going to be disrespected. They still going to be walked over. And the women are going to still be inconsistent with what they're supposed to be doing. The man's still going to be loyal. Most of these relationships are working because the man's staying in a relationship. But if if a man truly operated off wanting to be happy and he's staying in a relationship because he's being catered to and he's having his needs met, it's over. He's not getting it. So most men are the ones keeping relationships together. Go ahead, Jeremy.
And another reason is because we keep pretending like a lot of men have options, like their counterparts, like their wives. We don't have as many options as you guys do. So that plays a part too. Why would I risk everything for 100% uncertainty? And that's how we think about it. Why would I do this? And I know for a fact that it could just been she was being nice that day. Or if I try to return something, it could end up being the loss of my job. So that's a lot of things that we have to take into consideration. That's why you see a lot of men saying, okay, I'm good with what I got. She might not give me head like I want to, but you know what? It is what it is because I'm not going to risk my money. I'm not going to risk my life.
Should a woman, Ace Metal Roses and SH, I'm asking y'all, the women, should a woman submit to a man and cooperate with a man who can't take care of the bills? Who doesn't hold down his family? Should she submit and commit to him even if they're in a relationship? Oh, excuse me. Should she submit and cooperate with him?
He can't take care of his family.
She's paying most of the woman's paying most of the bills. She's taking care of most of the household needs. He barely can cut it. Should she submit and take and cooperate with that man?
Submit hopefully. She should submit hopefully. Be hopeful that, you know, through her submission, he will be the man.
No. Hold on. You didn't answer my question. You're not answering my question. If a man is not taking care of his household, if the woman's doing,
if the man is not curating a home where he can be respected as the leader, then maybe submission is an option.
So men have to pay for submission, right?
It's okay to say it. It's okay.
Okay.
Let's say it.
And you know the funny part,
I guess so.
That.
I'm not saying you have to be rich because you said the good doctor, you were in the army, right? So my dad was in the army too. My mother was with my dad through his army career. He didn't always make the most money, you know, until it wasn't until his later years. But my mom held it down and they went through each of the phases together. You know, yes, she was submissive the whole time.
But you just said not.
I know, but he was still able to take care of the family, though he didn't have a lot of money. You see
That's
what
not
I
the point.
mean?
I do see what
So
you. But
it's
women
like,
women back then would submit and cooperate with their man if they were struggling and barely getting it done.
right.
They still submit and cooperate because they cooperate. They submitted to that man, not all the
Right.
things that he brought to the table. But what you said, and I'm sure SH will say, and Doctor and Rizzy, as much as y'all say it's not about money, most women don't believe that if you don't got the money, I don't owe you submission or cooperation. And so, since that's the case, if a man is doing all those things and she's not cooperating and submitting, should he cheat?
yes, definitely. He has
And
all the hall
SH?
passes. He has all the hall passes.
You're asking me the wrong question.
No, I'm not asking you the right question. If you're not gonna submit, if you're not gonna submit and cooperate unless he pays the bill, if he's paying the bill, and you're not committing this and submitting, you're not cooperating, submitting, should he cheat?
No, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
No. One, everybody knows that I don't believe submissive relationships are even the healthiest. But anyway, you're saying that women only want a man who, if he makes money, she's not going to cooperate with him.
I asked you. So before you give context,
I answered you. I said
SH,
no.
do most women say that they're cooperating and submitting to men who can make equal to them or higher? They will only submit to those men. Do women make men pay for submission and cooperation? SH, that's what you're not. You say you don't believe in it, right? So you're not the one, right?
I'll answer yes. They make them pay, have to pay for it.
So
yes.
Ali's not saying that. Women are saying that.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not me that women are saying, hey, I'm not submitting to cooperate with you unless you can pay the bill.
Yeah, and there's that's what I was about to get into. There's a reason why, even if he pays the bill, she doesn't want to submit. And it's because knowing how to make your own money or provide for yourself is a skill that an adult should have. So you're not going to just be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have that personality trait. It's not just because he's paying for submission. It's because as a grown person, you should be able to take care of yourself. That's why a man should be making money, whether she want to submit or not.
That's not the point. You move the goalpost to somewhere the man should take care of himself. Because you just said a man should be able to take care of himself. Good doctor said the woman basically should be able to take care of herself. But if I meet you, you better be able to take care of me. So a man comes to take care of you. You don't have to take care of him. So let's get back to the main point. If he can take care of you, should you submit and cooperate with him?
I'm not submitting to anybody. So
exactly.
No.
So, ladies, if she's not submitting to nobody and cooperating with anybody in order to keep his family together, should he cheat still?
No, because submission and cooperation are not the same.
So he should leave you then.
No, he should. Well, if he wants somebody, no, listen. If he needs somebody smaller than him to feel bigger, then yeah, leave.
That's crazy.
Wow. That's crazy.
What we're doing is the bigger program. You feel what I'm saying, SH? So it's like the reason why I'm saying yes, he can cheat is because there's something outside of just my personal needs and his personal needs. Like what we're doing, we have a family. So in order to preserve the family, we're going to forgive each other for our transgressions. You feel what I mean? It's like, yeah, we're mad and we're hurt about it. That's why we're being mean to him for 2 years and we're making him sleep on the couch for 2 years. Yes. But because the program is bigger than the both of us individually, we stick to the program and stay together until we feel better about each other. So that's why I'm saying yes
you're solely
because if you cheated, what if you cheated, SH? Would you want your husband to leave you or would you want him to give you a second chance?
Would I want that? I probably want him to give me a second chance.
Right. And so that's what they're saying. They're saying that, we have this ability to want to roam a little bit more than you guys do. So if we're at home and we're taking care of things, the way that we should be taking care of them, or you're at home and you're not taking care of things the way that you should be caring or taking care of them, is it okay that we allow them that transgression sometimes? Like we
You
would
can say
feel
yes.
able
I'm
to
still
forgive
gonna
them.
say no.
That's fine. But so if I'm taking care of you, I'm doing some things 100%. What am I getting from you? What are you doing 100%? If you're not
I'm
submitting,
gonna forgive
cooperating,
you. I'm gonna forgive you.
Oh, not you, Smell the Roses. I'm
Okay.
asking SH. If I'm giving you 100 or almost 100, what am I getting from you? For you say I'm not submitting. I don't have to cooperate. What am I getting from you? What is most men getting from women if they don't
Then
have to
leave
cooperate?
me. Like, I don't
No.
understand.
We're not getting to leave. We're not getting. I'm not leaving you yet.
What are you holding on to me for? I'm trash.
No, we having a logic. No. Don't move the goalpost. We having a logical conversation. This man loved this woman. Hey, love. What am I getting from you then? What are most men getting from women if they're not submitting to cooperating? SH, don't leave. We're not leaving yet. What am I getting?
You're getting nothing if I'm trash. You think I'm trash, you're getting nothing.
No.
Leave me.
Nope.
Go.
Didn't say you trash. Nobody said you trash. I'm asking you to tell us what is the value of the woman. If she's not going to give that man that, what is she? I'm telling you, what does he get for paying everything and supporting the woman? What is he getting?
He's getting nothing. He's getting nothing. Leave. He's getting nothing. Leave. She's trash. If I'm trash, leave me. Go. Don't stay in a miserable relationship and say I'm a cheat anyway because you're doing nothing for me.
You're still moving.
That don't make no sense.
Can anybody? Hey, good doctor, I'm gonna bring you up here because SH being disingenuous right now. What is a man getting if he doesn't get a woman to do those things? If she's not gonna submit, let's even be kind about it, right? 80% cooperating 80% of the time. What is he getting?
I'm gonna go to it from a biblical standpoint, right?
No, go to the Bible. Please don't go to the Bible. Please don't go to the Bible. Please.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this: the only thing a man really requires from a woman is reverence and respect.
No, good doctor. What is he getting? Can you answer, please? I brought you on here, so
if you're not giving him respect, he's not getting anything.
Okay.
Like
hey, Riz, what is he getting? If he's taking care of you, he's going about 80-90%, trying to go 100 for you, and you refusing to cooperate or submit 80-90%. What is he getting?
Well, what was the question again? What is he getting from what?
What does he get from the woman? What are most men getting from women? You know what the real thing about SH is that that's the way a lot of women think. I don't have to give you submission all the way. I don't have to give you cooperation all the way, or even 80%, 50%, whatever percent. I'm going to do it on my terms. If he has to take care of you and he has to be consistent and a man can't go off his job, what is he getting from most of today's women?
In reality, this day and age, not much. But I mean, to cheat, no, I mean, it's kind of wasting your time. Maybe I'm a little optimistic, but if he left, he could probably find a better woman instead of wasting all his life dealing with that same trash woman. I mean, like, even if he's cheating, he's still coming back to a sorry woman. So what's the point? So
let me ask you, Ali, because you keep asking, what is he getting? What is he getting?
I'm asking you.
Hold on. If you're holding on to her, what are you holding on to?
No, that's not the point. You keep moving the goalpost. Everybody would continue.
Same question.
Listen.
Value that you're holding.
SH. Most people would concede to what you're saying, right? And on the surface, in the root, women in society still want men to take care of these women, and that's what men are still doing, even though it's getting less and less. I'm asking you, what are they getting when they stay? That's what I'm asking you. That's why I'm saying you're moving the goalpost to leaving. What are they getting when they stay?
What are men getting when the woman stays and the man stays and she's not doing anything?
Every time you ask that question back to me, it's the same question.
Okay.
I answered him though. Did I not answer him? I said nothing. If the answer is nothing, if he's getting nothing, if you view this partnership as nothing, if the answer is nothing, what are you holding on to?
If you're letting him stay, then there's something you're giving him. Are you giving him empathy? You just said you wanted a second chance. So what would your husband have to give you a second chance? He'd have to have love for you. right? So you would be giving him love, a second chance. That would include a little bit of empathy, understanding why he might have cheated on you, understanding that maybe you pushed him to do it. Maybe, because they say it's both person's fault when there's a person in a relationship cheating, right? So like you said, you would want forgiveness. You could even say he's getting forgiveness, he's getting empathy, he's getting love, he's getting a second chance at proving himself.
Roses. Listen, I hear you, Roses, right? But Ali's framework in question was about him paying the bills and her not wanting to cooperate and do nothing. What is she giving to the man? Can everybody nod their head for me and say that is what Ali's framework is?
So that would be, he would be getting disrespect. And Ali is saying, since he's getting disrespect from the woman, should it be okay for the woman that he goes and cheats? Because since they're giving...
Right. So
can y'all start
any goalpost? I'm answering the question and saying, no, don't cheat. Why are you holding on to something you don't find value in? Leave me.
Can y'all start from the beginning and give me the premise? Because I'm sorry, because I missed it from the start. What is the premise?
I'm lost. I'm totally lost. Like I feel like she is answering. If she says nothing, like, the answer is nothing.
No, but that's the point. What is the premise?
I have no idea what. I'm totally.
Ali, can you ask it again, please? If that's
so women have an expectation and standard they want men to meet, right? And majority of men meet those standards. Whether it's 80%, 90%, 100%, they're going to meet those standards, and or women are bouncing, right? What is the standard that the women have to meet for the man if she's not submitting or cooperating? At least it's at that percentage. What is he getting? Is I'm asking SH. Like, so what I'm trying to get her to do is be specific about what most men are getting from today's women if they think like how SH thinks.
Sure, but okay. 1 second, please, because I don't. So if you, for example, if you are a polished man, a productive man, and all that, and you carry 80%, the only thing she has to do is the other 20. And that can be like she can be a, you know what I'm saying? Like if a woman is competent at her job and the man is competent at his job, do they actually need to be submissive to each other? Like if a man carry 80% of the load and he goes to work and he does all these things, and the woman does 20-30% of the work she has to do when she's competent in what she does, they delegate well to each other. Can that relationship not work even though the woman don't want to be submissive to the man?
But so we're on the surface roots, right? That's probably my problem too. Let me clarify some more. What is he getting from her that he benefits from? So if he
the 20% that he doesn't,
what does that look like?
So I would say this, right? In my household, my dad never had to tell my mom what to do. She knew what to do. He goes out, he gets the bacon, he does all the things that the man does. And then he gets home to a clean house and all these things. Their communication is instinctive because they come from an African background. They know exactly what to do. I never saw my dad kind of dictate things in front of me because he kind of didn't have to. He's like a Roomba. You don't have to be cleaning. The Roomba cleans for himself. He knows what he has to do, right? So I would say that in SH worldview and dynamics, I don't think there's a problem as long as the woman knows exactly what to do and she goes ahead and she's competent about it. So she might not be listening to the husband to say, do this, go there, blah, 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 blah. But if I get home and I have what I need, which is 20% of the things that I'm not able to do, I think that's kind of healthy. Anybody disagrees?
And so that's what I'm asking.
And Maish, thank you very much for the 100. I appreciate you.
What are they getting? What are most of these?
They are getting what Ali, you are. No. Just 1 second. Just 1 second, please. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Ali is a competent man, hard worker, makes money, be on YouTube, take care of the kids, all that. Your woman might not be submissive, but if she's competent, if she says, Ali's there, he's doing A, B, C, D, so I need to feel E, A, X, and Y, and she does it, submission is kind of irrelevant because competency will always surpass whatever if you're listening to people or not. If you are competent in what you do, I don't have to listen to you and you don't have to listen to me as long as both of us are competent in our roles and we complement each other. So we can be a partnership where I say, I carry 70, you carry 30, do your job, I do my job, we meet some kids on this planet, we move along, and we are a team. This is, in my opinion, a lot of relationships. Most of relationships is not the man is the figure. I think it's mostly like this. You have your job, I have mine. let's do it.
That's
Let's
kind
do
of
it
the
right.
problem with the question, though, is that it seems to be flawed in the fact that it's only giving you like a small amount of information that doesn't equate to like what most relationships are actually looking for when it comes to like whether or not they're providing, whether or not the person's submitting. Like most relationships are way more complex and include a lot more information than that. To where if that's all we get, then like it's really hard to jump to any sort of conclusion.
So most of women are asking their men for compliance with them, right? Most men are, yes, you want to do this? Yes. You want to go there? Yes. You need this much money? Yes. You want me to take the trash out? Yes. You need the car fixed? Yes. What is the man getting equivalent to the yeses? Most of the time, it's gonna get, I don't feel like it. It's gonna get not today, maybe tomorrow. I'm tired. What is the man getting equivalent to the yeses that he's getting to the woman when the man is doing his
he
part?
just named that like there's cleaning, there's cooking, there's looking
So-
after kids, there's what
most men don't get most men get complaints and most men get problems. So if you speak to so whether it's real estate, whether when I was working in corporate world, whether it's my friends, whether it's relatives, most men get a lot of complaints and a lot of women creating problems with the simple demands, like Fatty's saying, just the simple like
they're
Fatty said,
incompetent.
you should already know what to do. They're not
Because no, it's not because they are submissive. It's because they are incompetent. Because if I get home and I open my house and my babies are laughing and the dog is happy and the house is clean and the food is on the table, she might not be listened to because I didn't give her nothing, but she's filling in the blanks. The best partner, the best wife, the best friend is the person that fills in the blank of the main character.
The statement is broken from the beginning because if you keep saying like in the corporate world, most men, most women, like every study that I've looked at, every polling, every single like survey, all says that like women do by far the majority of the housework. And that like, and obviously there's like harder things like men are going to mow, clean the gutters. Like they will do things less often, but the harder parts of the work, while women are doing more of like the daily routines, the more like, washing clothes and doing dishes and all this other shit. That like they do by far the majority of the bulk of the housework. And when you say no, they're just giving majority like complaining and crap like that. I mean, if they're working a job just as long as he is, they're both working and making about the same amount of money, and then she's still doing the majority of the housework. It makes sense why most men might get a lot of complaining.
And he does most of the work outside the house. If you look at the data, the men are working more than the women inside of relationships as well too. So wouldn't that be fair? If I work more than you, I do more overtime, I put more investment in outside of the house to take care of the house and let you be at home majority of the times. Who should be doing most of the cleaning? Who should be doing most of the labor inside the household? The problem, like I said before, there's big movements where women are complaining about having to do that part for the men, and a lot of them take off from that as well too. So they won't. This is where SH, when we have these conversations, speaks about the unpaid labor that women are talking about. And you see, Tom, I know you see it in your sector as well too, where women are coming in mass complaining about having to do for their husbands, whether it's being emotionally there for their men, or being there inside the household as well too. They're constantly complaining about it, and it's wearing them out, and they take off from their job even when they're at home. Those surveys that they're taking are typically self-reported, right? But if you talk to men, and I don't know about your friendships, you have experience with men, mental health, corporate world, CEO, real estate, all these things. Most men complain about women complaining. That's why we had the manosphere. That's why we had the red pill. They can't get the women to do what they're asking them to do. And they can't get, they're struggling with getting women.
I just don't think that that's representative of most. I think red pill is representative of like 5% of men. I think that like what it is that you're talking about, where you're saying like, oh, this is what I always hear. I worked in the corporate world for a long time. I never heard this most men consistently. I do believe that men get annoyed with women complaining a lot, but I don't even think that that's the majority of relationships.
Most men are afraid to death of women. Most men are afraid to tell the truth. Most men are afraid to communicate. So if you say red pill and manosphere is 5% of men, that's men who will at least let their balls hang and speak on it. Most men don't want to feel the pressure of society. They'll say, hey, man, suck it up. Stop being a bitch. Be a real man. But we can never get down to what a real woman is and what the responsibilities of women are. So most men as a whole collectively are fear of pressure of speaking out because they're afraid of the backlash from society. They'll get shamed about it.
So I'll say this. So I had a conversation with my two sons yesterday about fairness and justified. And I think that's what we need to be looking at from this point of view. We're not asking for fairness. I don't think a relationship is going to ever be fair because of modern tradition, whatever, because everybody works now. Because it's not about can you provide, it's about can you have a certain lifestyle. So it doesn't have anything to do with fairness. It's justified. So if you know you have a good husband, if you know that your husband is working hard, he's contributing, when he comes home, he only asks for two things: make the bed and give him some head, then do that and be done with it. All right. But if your wife is also saying, hey, look, this is what I need to be able to go have a walk or something, go have tea with my girls. Hey, you're in that relationship now. So you're going to have to do that. If you're not able to pay the cost to be the whole boss, then you're going to have to negotiate. It's not about fair then. It's about what's justified. And I think that's where
so
SH
that
is
trip
coming
to
from.
Miami, that girl's trip to Miami is approved.
Oh, not mine. I mean, you can do that with yours. No, I mean, not mine.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
she can't jump on there. That's crazy. I feel
Why should women be submissive to men again?
That's what I'm saying. Like now, the normal dynamic that we keep trying to ask questions into doesn't exist anymore, for the most part.
It's like
That's
why should they? As long as they're doing their job, even if they are 60% the bosses of the household, right? If they're doing their job, what's the problem with it? Why should they be submissive?
I think what he says is correct, because actually it's like a battle of the sexes. It's like a battle of the sexes. And really what it is if you as a man are doing your part and I am a woman that is doing my part, I'm doing my part in this relationship, you're doing your part in this relationship, and we're not worried about what the other one is really doing, everything in the middle will come together. And the problem is, it's like a crab in a bucket mentality. Everybody is so worried about whether somebody is going to do more than somebody else.
Who leads your relationship, doctor?
What do you mean?
Who leads your relationship? Who is in charge?
My husband.
Why?
Because he the man of the house.
So okay. Like, and you are the woman of the house. What does that mean?
Like, for instance, last night I was on live. It was midnight. My husband said it's time to go to bed. I got the fuck off live and went to bed.
Sure, but if he's watching The Boys and you say, "Baby, time to go to bed," he turns off and he goes to bed too, probably, right?
I don't do that though.
No, but if you did, he would say, "Yes, miss."
Nah, he probably wouldn't do it. But I wouldn't do that. I don't nag. I don't complain.
No, that's not nagging. It's like, "Baby, I miss you. Let you go to bed early." Boop, click on it, then you go to bed. You're the woman of the house. Most men will do it. Like, we're fighting. I can watch this tomorrow. I just wonder, is the submission thing necessary? If I have a competent, just 1 second. The good doctor, you said that you were competent before you met him. You had the house, you had the car, you had the things going on and all these. Why do you need to be submissive to a man when you were by yourself? You were a competent woman. Why can y'all be teammates? Why can y'all be the Power Rangers instead of the Vercycle's third 7 verse? Like, why can y'all be partners?
I think y'all look at submission wrong, because it's not women are just supposed to submit to men. We supposed to submit to each other. He's the head, I'm the neck. Your head can't turn without your neck.
No, let's not do that. If your head doesn't tell your neck to turn, your neck doesn't turn.
My big fat Greek wedding.
Yeah, your neck is completely dependent on your head. If your head says turn left, your neck has to turn left. Your head is in control of your neck.
Exactly. But one can't work without the other one. You definitely can't have a head.
Yes, I can.
What, you gonna sit your head on your shoulders?
No, you see, my brain works even if my neck doesn't. If my brain doesn't work, I'm dead.
I respect my husband, so I listen to him.
Does he respect you?
I hope so.
So he listens to you.
Does he listen to you?
That's the point. He listens to you, right?
Most of the time.
So that's beautiful. It sounds like you have a professional relationship.
If you tell him, wait. If you tell him, if he's on the computer, you tell him, hey, it's time to go to bed. Is he getting the fuck off the panel and going to bed?
I can't answer that question because I've never done that.
Right. See, there's certain things that you do nag about, but you don't. And the reason why you get away with nagging about those certain things is because you are not nagging about everything. You let him play the video game until his heart's content, or stay online until his heart's content. But when it comes down to, I don't know, maybe suggestions for a new car or something like a big purchase, you have more of a voice to say something because you ain't been nagging about the small silly shit.
Exactly.
That's
Well,
what
I know if I
And you think your husband doesn't do the same thing to you?
Yeah, I know with
He
other
will pick and
things.
choose how to bother
Yes,
you. He's not going to
right.
bother you. Ace, smell the roses. Can you open my pickle jar, please? No, he's like he's not going to do that. There's the like, hey,
Oh, okay,
ladies,
that's
y'all have to listen to
fine.
yourself, right?
And
This
that's
is
what
just
I'm
the,
saying.
this is just the this is just
Relationships
an
are give
exercise.
and take. And if we are all doing our part, then everything in the middle just works out.
Okay, so let's go back and
But I'm
friends.
never gonna tell you I'm gonna disrespect my husband. I'm not gonna talk to him crazy. I'm
No,
not
no.
gonna boss him around.
And he
I'm
won't
not
do
gonna
that
act
to you
like he's one
too.
of my
Now,
kids.
sometimes
And
I will.
one second, and
He
he
is my
won't do
man.
that to
He
you
is the
too,
head
right?
of the house.
So and
He
he
is the
won't do
provider. He is the protector, and I
no,
respect
and he
him as
won't
such.
that to you too, right? He won't do that to you. He wouldn't disrespect you. He's not going to talk crazy to you. Like we are, so
I can't
this
hear
is what we're
you.
talking about, the debate part, right? Most people kind of
Refresh. If you can't hear Fatty, refresh.
Okay, I can hear you now. Hold on.
like
Well, I
most
can hear
people.
whoever just said something. Hold on.
So you have to refresh your like if you just Okay. Sorry. You told us to tell her when you.
No. You did great. So that's the thing, right? We're just doing a exercise to see what's going on. Like everything I'll refer for now, it looks like SH is right. As long as the woman is competent and she's doing her job. Oh damn.
Okay, smells the rose says he don't like that.
Amir.
There's
As long
one
as the
thing
woman
she's
is competent.
doing wrong. She's not being forgiving. That's the one thing.
No,
we're
we
getting her
already
pushback
bypassed
on.
that. That was on season 1, Smell the Roses, right? If a woman is competent, right, and she's doing her job, is it okay for her to not be submissive?
You're muted, Rose.
You said if she's not being
If
submissive.
a woman is competent and she does her job, it's
Right.
okay for her not to be submissive.
No, that's not okay for her not to
Why?
be submissive. I mean, if you move like that, then you will never get the full benefits. It's like getting Pokemon cards and never getting Charizard or whatever that one is
Charizard?
called. Yeah, it's like
that,
that.
That's kind of
It's
fucked
like
up.
you
I should
you
drop you for this shit.
No, it's just saying you don't get the full benefits. You just don't. If you treat a man just because you make money and just because you can buy a house and just because you can do all these things, and then you treat men like they're really your equals, then you're not going to unlock the full power of having a man.
Or
Move that way if you want, and then you're always gonna complain about getting a lesser version of a man. That's what we're trying to tell women.
Or you are so competent that man says, oh shit, I won the lottery. These women fill in every space I need. I needed some socks before I bought them. They already were on the table. I talk about eating my favorite dish. I come home and the shit is there. I talk about the doctor appointments. Not only she did the doctor appointment, she's canceled the dentist too. So I only lose one work day. And like this is a competent woman.
Yes.
But wouldn't you go harder for a woman
why
who did
cheat?
that and don't disrespect you or nag? But wouldn't you go
No,
1,000 times harder?
Why would
Just
she
because you're
disrespect
not
you? She's doing what she needs to do. Like for example, right? Yesterday, people were making joke about Ali saying yes, sir. He said yes, sir, because I say yes, sir back. Right?
Yeah, it's like
I don't have to be submissive or Ali to be submissive for us to do our job. As long as we are carrying the load and doing what we need to do, we're cooperating. He does this, I do that, we sit on the table and we have the super panel. I don't have to recruit his art. He doesn't have to do the stupid videos with the music and all those shit. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, why can a relationship be exactly like that? There's a part, Ali, you're muted. There's a part that works the muscle, and there's all the things that are more physical. And then there's another part that says, oh, shit, this person is doing ABC. So the same way an architect sees the engineer do his job to build a house, the architect is a compliment. He might not be submissive. He's just on the side saying, this and this and this, and then we bring the decorator, and the decorator says these things go over there. Why can't we be a team? Why do submission have to be in a relationship in 2026?
I know for a fact that if I have an attitude and I'm walking around talking crazy to my
All
husband,
masculine, yeah,
and
that's gonna be a turn
How
off.
do you go to the conclusion?
And then I go to him and I ask him for something. I'm 9 times out of 10 not going to get what I asked for, or he's going to ignore me. But if I respect him, if I'm not nagging him and I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do, and I ask him for something, I know for 1,000% fact that I'm going to get whatever I ask for.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. They're never gonna unlock it. They're never gonna
respectfully,
unlock that part.
how did you go to that woman that is competent being disrespectful? Do you think that woman doesn't have a coochie? Does you think that woman doesn't have an asshole? Doesn't think that woman can get themselves on her knees? How did you go to the conclusion that that competent woman is nagging or is respectful or is talking loud? She just looks at the person and says, "We are equal."
You said if she have a little bit of an attitude, as long as she doing what she
There's not
supposed to do.
no 1 second. Let me reframe it, right? We're talking about submission. A woman that listens to you and is submissive, and a woman that is competent. She does her job. Why does that woman, number one, has to be submissive when she already complimenting you and doing her job just like a coworker, just like a teammate, just like a brother, just like a friend? Why she has to be submissive? That's the question. Why?
When I say I'm submissive, I'm not saying I let my husband lead me by the nose. Yes, I have an opinion. Yes, I get to make decisions about stuff. Yes, like we discuss stuff. But when we discuss stuff, the submission comes in where I let him make the decision on where we go next with it. You don't have to take my advice, but my advice was given. You can do whatever you want with the information after you get it, because that's the privilege that you're given to do whatever you want with that information after I give it to you. But that doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to have a say in it.
You didn't answer my question.
What's your question?
I think y'all are like, this is a brown paper bag and y'all can get out of it.
No, we can.
Competence rules all. There's a lot of submissive, sloppy woman, a lot of submissive, incompetent woman, a lot of submissive, terrible cooks, a lot of submissive women that are lazy. They listen, but they don't execute. Execution is key. Execution rules all. You can have a stubborn woman that might be, but as soon as you open that house, everything is done and it's good to go. And she might be nagging here and there. She might not be listening to you like that. But if she's competent, you get a woman that is better than 99% of the women, because men are complaining about this woman not being competent. They don't do their job.
Well, and if you got a competent, submissive woman, then you win and all the way around, right?
Yes, and if you get the 3 superheroes, you get the Powerpuff Girls. I just want one.
Okay.
It's just like why? No, 1 second. I am not everything. Why should a woman have to be everything? Right? I want a competent woman. Sell me submissive over competency, please.
So why can't you be both?
1 second. Sell me this pen. Sell me. I have a woman. She's my partner. We are teammates. She is very competent at her job. She's very observant. She's very empathic, and she's always looking for things to better my life, and she knows her job. I carry 70. She carries 30. What is the benefit of me having a submissive woman over a competent woman? Please
and
explain
what
to
I'm
me.
telling you is I'm competent in the way that I don't tell him no. He can have all 3 hoes. This house is clean. I fucking cook,
Wait,
but
what?
I listen.
Whoa.
You said what? Wait. He can have what?
Again, let me repeat it for you just in case you didn't hear me.
Yes.
I am competent in the way that I never say no. He can have all 3 hoes if he wants them. I cook, I clean, I take care of these fucking kids. And
I thought you meant
I
hoes.
don't nag or talk shit.
Hey, you know it's funny.
I still heard 3 hoes. What?
I heard 3 hoes.
Holes.
Hey,
Holes.
with the
offering
H.
the Trinity over there. I got no problem with that.
I got it.
You can have hoes too. Stop hating.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He doesn't want 3 hoes. He just wants a spare tire. Like you just want, like you just want.
Come on, Fatty.
No, that's true. It's like woman thinks that we want a
I
full.
didn't
No,
say hoes, HOES. I said hoes.
no. But that's the thing, right?
They
You
know
can
they're
give.
they're being greedy right now. They
No.
want all
I'm
three
not being.
holes,
I'm
and
not
they want
being
the
greedy.
hoes
No,
too.
I'm not being greedy. Y'all don't know, man. I'm not going to let y'all move the goalpost, but I will tell you this, right? An end job by a new woman is more exciting than you giving me your ear hole. Like I don't care how many holes you give me. If I already added an end job from a new woman is extremely more valuable than whatever you
It's
can
more
give me in a
valuable than
format,
love.
right?
It's more valuable than love.
1 second, please. My question is
Money
this.
is better. So
Shut up. My question is this: if y'all are so submissive and y'all care about y'all mans and all this shit, why don't let him roam free? Because I understand why SH don't let her man do that shit, because she's not submissive. She's a woman that she thinks she's an equal. She's do her job and all that. If y'all care about y'all man so much, other than feeling his ego so he can feel like a man and he does his job like a donkey, like, why don't you let him roam free? He'll come back to you. What's the problem with that? I see that's the only benefit that a woman that is on that type of position will give to a man. Like, why don't y'all let us go?
Yeah, be submissive.
Yes, and be submissive about it. I told you what I was going to do, woman. Know your place.
My pH balance says that's a no for me.
I can use condoms. Next next excuse.
I'm allergic
Why
to them.
can't she be both confident?
I can use the leopard print
those women
condoms.
might become obsessed, Fatty. You give them some, they be in love, and now they at my door trying to,
See, that's
y'all coochie is not
that's
as
why
good
y'all
as y'all
supposed
think.
to get your compensation up front. That's why they want y'all to have money, because they know that they're gonna have to take all this, so they might as well get your money in the process. See, this is why there's a gold digging culture and a whole baddie culture, because you guys say that y'all want to do whatever the hell y'all want to do, and it's like, okay, if we're gonna
You
let
didn't say
y'all
you
do
guys.
whatever the
Did you
hell
smell the
y'all wanna
roses?
do,
Tom
y'all
Fuller,
gonna
did you
pay
hear that?
for it.
Again.
Tom Fuller, you heard her say you guys?
We're talking.
Talking about
okay.
you, Tom Fuller.
Tom, you heard
I'm
it?
not
Did
talking
you hear it?
about you guys on the
Tom.
panel.
Hey, you know I'm being petty, Tom.
Look what you started. No, but
No, but there's Roses. Why
So
are
Tammy was
submissive
right.
women so bad at selling submission to other women? Because I wouldn't be convinced. If I was a woman and I'm listening to all these submissive women, I wouldn't be convinced. SH will convince me. Oh, I just have to be good at my job. I'm equals. Why
Not
are
me, not
submissive
me.
women so? How are submissive women or women that believe in being submissive so bad at selling the pen?
Because
I ain't trying to sell you on being submissive. You do whatever you want to do with your man. I'm gonna do what I want to do with mine.
And that's why we keep men. That's why we keep them. So
You
it's
muted,
just
Tom.
like, it's just like, if you don't want to keep your man, and if you just want to be in long-term relationships that never pan out to marriage, you can't never claim the death benefit. You're not gonna get nothing if there's like something that happens in your life and he dies.
What does that have to do with submission?
Let me address this.
No,
because the man
ISO.
will risk it all for you if you don't do that. If
No,
you don't
y'all are
submit
just
to him.
babbling. A competent woman will go to her man and say, here's the will. Let's go to the notary. If you die, this goes to me. Do a lot. Like there's a bunch of things that they can do if they are both competent.
And so
Sell
you
me
say that she can't be
submission.
both? That's so weird to me.
No,
she can't
sell
be
me. No.
Right, like
Hey, everything,
and annoying.
everything can be both. Sell me submission.
Oh, that's so hard. This is
Like for example, right?
dissertation.
Some people don't want to be bosses. They don't want to be supervisors because they understand with the job comes consequences,
work.
comes responsibilities, more work, right? So they say, I will stay right here. They can make a point. Why should a woman that is competent decide to be submissive to a man when she already feels in 30% of her work that she should go? Why? Submissive woman, please. And Ali too. Ali clone, not the real Ali clone. Like, why should she be submissive?
I need more time to think on this.
More time, damn! That we've been here for 2 hours.
I just, because I can't put it into words. Why? It's like there's
Ask your dog. He's right there. Ask him.
So I'll answer. Well, no, I'm not answering. Fatty, that's why I'm not answering, because I want him to answer it. Fatty's making a good point because y'all
I
just keep
get
saying
what
the
he's
word submission.
saying.
I'm not gonna give you the cheat code yet, because y'all should already know why are women saying they should submit, but they don't know what submission looks like. And then you mixing it with the competence that Fatty's saying as well too. So what does the submission look like different than the competent woman?
It all sounds like manipulation. Just be a girl and a damsel in distress, and be a girl so the man can feel proud and take care of the law. That doesn't benefit the man at all.
That's just
what they like.
That's
that
just
though.
a silly example.
They like that softness. You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
there you go.
Respectfully,
Cammy, there you go.
The only thing y'all saying
that
is
men
use
like
the
that
donkey.
side. Like,
okay, Cam, you want to
catch
talk?
more bees.
Just come over here.
More bees with honey. You catch more bees with honey.
Go ahead. No.
Sell me. Sell me submissiveness over competence. Please.
Remember this, and why it's great to ask, right? Before y'all weren't cooperating or submitting without getting paid for it. So what is the submissive woman? What do you mean when you're saying submissive woman, especially when you got to get paid for it? But what is the submissive woman?
I never said I had to be paid to be submissive.
Yes, you did, because I don't forget
mean,
that.
come
You
on,
said you said you had your own, you could take care of your. Hold on real quick, because we got good memories, right? You said you went through some trauma in the previous relationship, but you were able to take care of yourself and your own. All you needed was somebody to be able to do what you already do for yourself, but you didn't name nothing else. So what is the submissive part is what Fatty is asking. What do y'all mean when you say you submissive?
And when I came into that relationship, I was not in the mind frame of him taking care of me. I was actually in the mind frame of helping him pay bills. My husband has me like that.
You doctor.
What about loving?
Hold on, smell the roses. Doctor,
dang, that's crazy.
Doctor, you said he should be able to take care of you. You didn't say I want to be with a man that I'm gonna be able to take care of.
I said he shouldn't destabilize my life.
Yes. Can I make a statement?
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot.
Competent women are cheaper than submissive women. Let me repeat these for everybody. Competent woman. Competent women are cheaper than submissive women. Because a lot of time, their submission comes with conditions, and most of y'all is literally legalized prostitution. If he has enough money, I will submit. If he pays enough bills, I would submit. If he does these, I would submit. Is for the most part. I'd rather have a competent person around me that might not listen to me all the time, but knows exactly where they need to fill in so we can have a job, than a person that's always on my nuts, playing this submission game, and then we turn around and shit is not be done because I got you on your feelings, and now your submission for whatever reason is not the same when you're happy. Maybe I lost my job or something like that, and all of a sudden the guy that was the top of the king of the mountain and all these, all of a sudden doesn't get submission because he bought that shit. So once again, I don't understand, even in concept, how can you sell to a feminist today that is extremely competent, that's bringing money home, that is cleaning her shit, that knows how to move, that knows how to feel her man void and actually get what she wants? Why should she be submissive when even the submissive woman can sell me the point other than, but you're going to be a girl and you're going to get more if you be a girl because men like girls. Yeah, I'm just a girl. I don't know. Ali, you should actually explain it to me.
I think it's great that you're asking that question. I think majority of the women, like you said, are operating in some type of competence, right? You'd rather have somebody that actually loves you, that actually reveres you, that looks up to you, that it maybe likes you as well too, but respects you. And they doing it because of that. Versus the woman who's doing it because she's getting what she wants. She learned how to do her job to get her degree. She learned how to do what she had to do to get that OnlyFans rocking. She did what she had to do to get a man. She did what she had to do to get attention or get resources from a man or get some cash apps. But I think the thing we would value, if we're talking about the actual core of submission, is somebody who likes you, somebody who respects you, and somebody who reveres you.
There's no submission. There's not submission.
So hold on. Submission is yielding to higher authority, and their decision making as well too. You're giving into it, so you revere them. So I would rather have a woman who. Hey, I love Ali. Let me finish. I love Ali. I value Ali, I respect Ali and his decision making, and I yield myself over to this person versus a woman who's competent and saying, "Hey, I'm gonna play my role. I'm gonna do what I need to do while I'm getting what I want." And that's the woman who can change her mind. She actually didn't commit to me; she commit to what I was giving her.
Sure, but it's like saying the Bible says you honor your parents. What if your parents are pieces of shit?
Who?
He didn't.
Oh,
He didn't.
we're not saying, but that's you had to go there.
But no, but listen to my point, right?
Right.
You shouldn't honor your parents if your parents are terrible people.
Nobody disagreeing.
So most women, they don't actually revere and they put their men on the pedestal. It's pay for play, especially because rich men are the ones that get more submission. It's not because they are outstanding citizens. It's not because they get the most love. It's because they have the wallet to actually make this woman be on her place. So I don't have to look up to you at all. I might even hate you for the most part, because most people in history of mankind submitted to powers that they actually didn't respect or love. They just fear them. So like, what is this? Like, what does that bring to the relationship if that woman is already competent? Like,
No,
what
but
is this new
I think
thing?
you make a great point while you're saying competence. Women know how to do just enough to get the things that they want. Especially get the most women don't get in relationships unless they benefit in it for the most part.
But there's not competence, there's manipulation.
It's still competence come with a manipulation.
No, competence is this. I tell Cammy, the untouchables need A, B, C, D. I go to sleep, wake up for the debate tomorrow, and the shit is in my desk. She not there to like me. She doesn't have to put me on a pedestal. She doesn't have to look up to me. She might be ate my guts because I'm a fat motherfucker. But as long as she puts the shit on my desk, we good.
If you're expecting like the man to go to work, the man to pay the bills, the man to mow the lawn, like all of these things, you would just say that he's submitting as well. Like what you would have to have, like, but you wouldn't say that. You would say that he's just a competent man.
Tom, can you go further? No, 1 second. Tom, can you go further? Isn't that a talking point on this place that men be miserable, hating their wives and their lives and all that shit, but for 10 years they go ahead and they work their ass off and work themselves to an early grave because of that? There's no love there. There's no peace there. There's no I love. No, is my job. I'm a competent man. Even though I might not love you like that, I will wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and do my job. If I understand that my dad, right? If my dad can be competent, meaning he did his job, he took care of family, took care of home, make sure, even though he might not love us like that, why shouldn't a woman we treat her the same way? This woman respect us, and the respect word shouldn't be there. This woman was there every time we needed. When it was cold, she knew how to put the house hot. When it was hot, she knew where we should go cold. When we didn't hungry, she put food on the table. When we were like, see what I'm saying? If that woman is competent, why is the submission needed? If this woman actually knows what she's doing, because she saw grandma, she saw mama, she saw auntie, she was raised in a house where she saw what people do. So she might look at you as a teammate, but she at least knows I'm the teammate. I'm the one that get the rebounds. Let me go to the kitchen and fetch him some food, even though he's fat. Like, what's wrong with that?
So because okay, I'm sorry. I'll go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, no, it's you're good. I was just letting y'all know. I appreciate y'all.
Tom, I appreciate you. It was good having an alpha male around here. Okay.
So fatty, evil.
And I won't forget the Michael Jackson joke. So next time we talk about, we're going to put
evil people.
Thank you very much, sir. I'll see you later. Y'all still didn't prove that this age is wrong.
I will.
I can give you an answer.
Evil and good people can both be extremely competent. When you talk about the competence, you talking about skills, you talking about people's intelligence, their ability to function, right? Being practical, right, Fatty?
No, it's not the ability to function. Is you have a task and you complete it.
No, Fatty. You don't have to complete the function to be competent.
No. Competence is
Fatty.
A person that is
your ability is you having the ability to do it. You don't have to have the outcome, Fatty.
No. So if you have the ability to do it and you don't do it, you are therefore incompetent. You have the ability to do a cake and you fuck it up. You are incompetent. Competent is a person that has a task and they complete the task successfully.
Competence is hold on.
Competent is I listen to something and I go ahead and this is my task and I complete it to a success. I reach it to the goal. If I try to do it and I fuck up, I'm now incompetent because I didn't complete my task.
Hold on.
Competence.
I don't think
the capacity to do a task.
So here, Fatty,
Well,
a competent person can fail to complete work for many reasons. Competence means having the ability, skill, or capacity to do something effectively, not necessarily that they always finish.
It sounds like you jumped a crucial paragraph on that definition.
No, I promise I would. You want me to share my screen?
No. What did you Google or ChatGPT?
And it also says being
this is what I said.
adequate without being exceptional.
I said, can a competent person not complete work? A competent person.
Ali, but there's the thing.
That'll make you.
First, 1 second, Ali. First, we go to the definition, and then we go to when things happen. A competent person doesn't mean that they are infallible. People fail every day. A competent person is Stephen Curry is competent. Why? Because the 100 times he shoots at the basket from 3, 43% that shit goes in. There's a competent person. Doesn't mean that he's not a failure. He fails more than he actually gets it right. But he's a competent 3-point shooter. The definition of competence is, once again, let me define it so we have a base level of understanding.
I think I said the same thing in a different way.
Yeah.
The ability to do something well. The important skill that is needed to do and complete a job. Like you are able to do your job. That's what I mean by competence.
Fatty, competence is the capability, right? Incompetence is the unable. You're not able to do it, even if you can do it.
That's what you have a woman that is capable of finishing her tasks.
Yes, and women are very competent, but they manipulate with their competence. They do just enough to get what they want from the man. They don't all the way submit to what the man is asking. This is the thing that you're missing, right? You're asking her to do her job. Typically, what she wants her job to do is what benefits her, not about performing for the man. So she has the competence. She's just not willing to do what the man is asking. So when you say job, what is the job you mean? What job?
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
So Ali clone, right?
Yes, sir.
We tell.
I mean, Fatty.
No,
yes.
Sir. Yes, no, bitch. Oh, sir, Fatty.
Crazy. He told him, yeah. Hey, can you believe that? Yeah, Ali said yes, ma'am, and no, sir, to even 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds. Yes.
You mean you got manners?
Yo,
you mean you are respect? You know, you mean you are respect? You are a respectful being. I can't believe he said yes,
man.
Sir.
You mean you wasn't just writing a song?
He's not even a sir. He's just a yes, fat man. So we usually say, woman need to cook, clean, give us sex, all these little things that we say that woman should do. If this woman know how to cook, when to cook, what to cook, how to clean, when to clean, she's efficient, she sucks your dick, she knows exactly what you like and all these things. This is the jobs that we usually delegate to women, with know how to nurture our kids, all this. This is a competent woman.
No.
So
yes, I'm
no.
joking. I'm no.
So,
what's going
yes,
on?
sir. So now that we know that, like, this woman is a competent mother and wife because she does these competent roles, but she says, I'm not inferior to my husband. I'm not religious. I'm not submissive. This man is the man I love, but we are partners. He does his job and I do my job. What is the man losing by this woman not being submissive?
Because you're missing the fact that the competence with the cooperation, right? If someone can't do it properly because they lack the knowledge, it's typically they're incompetent. But if they won't do it and they're competent, it's because they're unwilling to do it and they're uncooperative. They don't want to do it. So you're conflating competence with her ability, with her submitting. With her ability to finish her roles. But if she has competence, Fatty, she can still not cooperate or submit to you. She can have the competence, she can have the skills to do exactly what you're asking her to do. But she said,
but he doesn't want submission, Ali. He wants competence.
You can't have Fatty. You have to have the. You have to. I can agree to you this.
Ali? What's my name?
Sir.
No. Fatty the what? Can you read my name on the screen?
Fatty the submissive.
Am I submissive?
Submissive.
To what?
YouTube, Untouchables. Am I submissive?
I think you put yes. To principle. To
people. Am I submissive to you?
No. No.
I would argue that he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say that there are times.
I'm saying in compliant into relationship into like a, if it's talking about a relationship role like men and women, no. But when it comes to the relationship we have, and regardless to what we're doing with the untouchables, we submissive to each other. Absolutely.
I don't think so. I don't think I'm submissive. I think I'm competent.
You're both.
No,
extremely competent.
So Ali, if I stop being submissive and I still was competent, everything would run smoothly anyway.
No,
if I'm doing my Ali, if I'm Ali, cooperative is not submissive. Okay, cooperatives, we have a cooperation. This is more like teammates. Kobe and Shaq. You dunk and I am outside. If I am competent and I already do my job, and no matter how many times we do super panels, when you wake up, there's a thumbnail, there's a song, there's some videos and all that, and no matter how many times you wake up, there's a recruiting line with people around. We are not being submissive to each other, but we are competent. We are reaching a goal together, and we are making shit work. Why do we need to be submissive when people that are doing things are already competent and doing their job? There's no need for.
No, listen. When you submit, you're submitting to the authority. You're submitting to leadership. You're submitting to decision.
Why should I do that?
So we take, because you're benefiting from it. You were looking for outcomes. Most of what people submit to. So the realistic part about this is when you submit and cooperate with someone, it should benefit you, right? But are you doing it because it benefiting you, or are you doing it because you actually love and value the person as well too?
It's irrelevant.
No, it can't be irrelevant, Fatty. I'm telling you again, you're mixing up competence with the ability to complete the task. The competence is your ability. You have the ability to complete it. It's not you completing the task. I do believe though you don't have to submit to comply. So a woman may not see her man as the authority figure. She may not see this man above her. She may not think he has the last word, right? Like SH may say, right? But SH can be in the house listening and cooperating and doing her role in the household. She don't necessarily have to see her man as that hierarchy. The hierarchy.
So it's irrelevant.
Who? If she
me looking up to the man. If I do my job and I are cooperative, I can do my job.
It would be irrelevant if women didn't move in a certain way, right? Do you believe most women will cooperate with the man if it typically long term, if they like and value the man, they actually love and like the man, they're more cooperative.
They're more cooperative, but that doesn't mean they're competent.
No, it doesn't mean they're
be competent is a skill, is a metric. I
agree.
Do you complete your tasks?
I agree.
Like Ali, let me give you an example, right?
No, complete, Fatty. I swear, Fatty, it's not the complete.
No, it's fine.
Fatty, it's the bit. Hey, Fatty, all the stuff that you do with your production, if you never did it, but you did some of it, but you just like, I don't even want to do it no more. You're competent. You have the ability to do it.
No, I'm incompetent.
No, it doesn't mean that. I'm telling you.
No, I'm incompetent because I don't complete the task on an efficient way. I can be submissive and say, Ali told me to do this and this and this and that, but if I actually don't come through, I'm submissive and incompetent because the task was not made right.
No, if you say, Ali, man, I need you to do this thumbnail. If I can't perform
and you fuck up, you are incompetent.
No, but if I can't do right. No. If
you are submissive because you are compliant, but you are incompetent because you didn't complete the task.
I don't have the capability to do it the way you want me to do it.
So you are incompetent.
No, I can finish the task.
Now, if I say, hey, do the dress wedding for my wife, and you spend a month doing that shit and the dress is fucked up, you tried, you were submissive to my rule, you are just an incompetent whatever the woman that does the shit because you didn't do the task right.
Fatty, most women, when it comes to the competence, most women, if a man go, hey man, can you cook me a meal? Most women can cook, right?
They're not.
I don't know. Okay.
One second. You know, I don't know. No, I don't know exactly. I don't know if most women can cook. I know for a fact that most women are not competent cooks.
Yes. But this is the thing. It's not that you failed. It's that you repeatedly can't perform. You're incompetent. It's not the failure part. It's that you either refuse. If you can't do it, you tried. You
are incompetent.
You're incompetent, right?
So if one second,
when we talk about competence, it's at least the bare minimum roles of what men are asking, and a woman is competent to complete those roles.
But
right?
that's the point. I rather have a competent chef and a competent maid that do their job right than have a submissive chef and a submissive maid that can do their job on a consistent basis. We have actually examples of this. There's maids that literally run the household, right? I'm not talking about the Stefan of Django type of situation, but there's maids that are literally being paid. They should be on the submissive position, and the owners of the house leave them the fuck alone because they are so competent. There's no reason for you to be barking at the maid saying how to raise their kids. Their kids like her more than they like the mom and the daddy. They're so good at doing their job, and so competent at cooking, cleaning, all that, that by the time that you look at them, they are actually running the house. They're just getting a check from the parents. I believe that in any situation, I'd rather have the competent person than the person that listens to my orders, because execution is the most important part. If you can execute, I don't care if you listen to me or not.
Absolutely, but the competent person can leave their positions as well too, right? When it comes to relationships, you don't want the person to be competent and not actually commit to you or submit to you and see you as valuable. They don't need you. They can go to somebody else. So if they're
there's not a part of
no in love, Fatty, in love, you want somebody to submit to you. You want somebody to look to have
not if they are competent. I don't care.
Yes, you do.
Ali, 1 second, Ali. Think about it, right? Imagine I get a woman tomorrow.
Yes.
I don't have to ask for nothing. She knows how to dress. She knows how to post on social media. She knows how to distance herself from male friends. She knows how to compose herself, how to shut the fuck up, how to cook, how to clean, how to suck. She can literally go. She's a competent woman. She's a reliable woman. She's a woman that knows what she wants to do. I don't need your submission for nothing. Because now you show that you have value. Now you show that you are value. I'm Kobe and you are Shaq. Go ahead, Shaq. Do your thing. I know that you are capable. You're going to bring me 30 points and 15 rebounds. So I don't need your submission.
Women don't know how to shut the fuck up.
What?
But unsubmissive women don't know how to shut the fuck up.
And submissive woman too. Y'all are submissive to the chick. Y'all are submissive to the man. Let the man lose his job and you're gone. Aren't you?
My husband has went through a period of time where he didn't make money.
No, let's not do a period of time. Let's do 5 years. You gone or not?
Not. I'm not.
10. 10.
I didn't come from that. Is what I'm saying.
That was not the question. You come from money.
I'm not gone. I don't come from that. My daddy didn't have a job for it's a period of time. My mama did not leave him, and he cooked and cleaned. She didn't come home to anything out of order. So I didn't come from that. So I would absolutely not leave.
But that's the point. You told us before, I wouldn't leave a situation and be submissive to this man, because I come from an environment where I had the house, a car, and all these things. So the only way I'm going to be submissive to you is if you either maintain or optimize my value. You submitted, 1 second, you submitted to money. That's what you did. You submitted to money.
I didn't say anything about submission in that statement. I said I wasn't going to allow somebody to destabilize me because I had already
financially, right?
Situation.
Financially, right?
Emotionally, financially, no.
Nah, you talk about the house and the car. You didn't talk about emotions.
Oh my god.
You talk about the house and the car. I said I had a house and I had a car and I had these. I'm not allow nobody to come in and to do this. It's money.
And I wasn't going to allow anybody to destabilize me because I had worked too hard to get there.
So, but that's the point. Now you live in a castle and you're happy and all that. You are telling me, is this man the provider?
Yes.
So if he stops providing for 3 or 4 years, you staying?
Yes.
Where you working?
Because what part of I have 3 degrees and I can sustain.
You're not using it. Your last work was on McDonald's.
My last job was not at McDonald's.
No, you always been funny. It was a joke. So, but that's the thing. You have 3 degrees, right? So you are willing to use the 3 degrees to finance him until the end of your life because you were a submissive woman. For like, what is the vows? For sickness and health.
Absolutely.
No, look at the camera. Don't look at the floor. Say that again. Yes, I'm willing to provide for him forever.
If I have to, yes, absolutely.
I don't believe you.
Yo, killing me with this.
But I like you. I just don't believe you. And I want a castle one day. I want to live in one castle with 7 Like it looks like
It
a
does look
lighthouse.
nice.
I like
Yeah,
your
it
house.
looks
It
nice.
looks like there's a lot of
Yeah,
natural light.
that look
It
nice.
does look nice though. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna hold you.
That definitely that looks like the house that I need to live in.
Yeah,
Tell your
dream.
husband if he wants a masculine maid. I will cook and clean. I'm not submissive, but I'm very competent in what I do.
Buckle up, everyone. It's time for some super
Speaking of
chats.
submission, I have to get off of here because my husband off work and I got stuff to do. I got to cook.
Thank you very much, good doctor, for being here. I appreciate you. And I see you later. I'm going to read the super chat and then we'll go to the main event. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
get doctor.
Oh. Friends, we're going to read the super chats. If you can, friends, we have $89 in the Cash App. Let's get 100. Let's get $11 on the Cash App so we get to $100, please. TM Pennings.
The untouchable empire, baby.
What'd you say, Cammy?
You sweating your butt off. Ooh,
Huh? No, I'm not sweating.
I said you sweating your butt off.
I don't. I have a different lighting. Shut up. God damn it. You know what? That's kind of fucked up.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the think you is?
Thank you very much, Genius CEO. Appreciate you. Sister Wives fixes all of. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We have the Genius CEO back again. And he says, best friends makes the best sister wife. See what you're doing. I see what you're doing, CEO. Cheese be happy. So vows is kept now. No more better or worse. Damn. Player one with one untouchable.
The untouchable empire, baby.
And my baby mama, Maisha, doing shit that Kemi doesn't do, being useful. Thank you, Maisha, for the 10 untouchable members. Appreciate you. We have Lee Turner saying nothing to that. Appreciate you, Lee Turner. We have 20 to go. Carl Anderson with 5 untouchable. Man.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Riri with another membership.
The untouchable empire, baby.
We have Dark Relief, Dark Entertainment with another membership.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Appreciate you. We have Twisted Pup in the building, and he gives 5 untouchable memberships.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you so much, Pup. I appreciate you. We have Zero Fallout. If the
untouchable empire, baby.
Another membership for Zero
The
Fallout.
untouchable empire, baby.
Another membership for Zero Fallout.
The untouchable empire, baby.
And we have Cool Kev in the building. He says, let them talk long enough and the truth comes out. Zero Fallout comes back again and says, the problem is women still have the for sale sign on in a relationship. Meanwhile, the man mating strategy is stop. If they are okay with advertising, are they okay if men keep eating on women? Thank you very much. Matreon says he was getting woman before you, then he should be able to cheat by your logic. There, good luck. It's already gone. Thank you very much, Matreon. 10 to go. Big Ed says, shout out to the Chef Ali. Style God says, one thing is learn independent women belittle their man when they don't have themselves there just yet in life, but wonder why they got cheated on or left alone or both. Show respect for your man. Thank you very much, Style God. We have MDC with 1 membership.
The untouchable empire, baby.
He comes back with another membership.
The untouchable empire, baby.
And then Mr. The Fox, then Media. I appreciate you with 1 membership.
The untouchable empire, baby.
He became a member. And finally, Maisha with the $100 bonus. Thank you very much. My issues is sponsor of the show with $150. We have Zero Fallout said, men are okay doing 60 to 90%. The problem is reciprocation. Reciprocation. Hey, Cammy, can you say this word? Reciprocation.
Reciprocation.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
Damn. She said recipes, vacations.
She said
she getting recipes and going on a vacation.
She said, "Did you Californication?" Men are okay doing 60 to 90% of the problem is reciprocation, and peace in other ways. They are lazy, not incompetent. They know what they need to do. Tommy's line, new study show men do more housework.
Yes.
Damn, y'all doing housework? That's crazy. Toots! Too strong for life. With $1, the Fox Media came back with $20. We have more 5 to go. Omi says untouchable over crispy. Damn. You don't call that man crispy. A-Dub, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I am D.S. Smith saying incompetence is not the same as ignorance. Ignorance, you don't know. Incompetence is the execution. Simply Jonathan in the building with the $20 pound. 20 pounds from British UK says 20 English pounds, which is 26 in your money. Ali is pounds, not
It's because I'm light skinned.
Damn, you be fucking up.
I was light skinned and said euros instead of pounds. My bad.
Damn, that's crazy. Yes, sir, on the Cash App side, let me make sure I don't show my nipples like somebody on that come on my show last week.
Oh my god.
Mars, thank you very much. Great show. Untouchable Empire, I appreciate you. Clone Ali doesn't know.
Cha-ching!
Thank you very much, Big Ed. He says, Fatty, the name title, LOL, where's Il Khan?
Cha-ching!
And then we have Big Ed again. He says, y'all keep me entertaining. Untouchable Empire, baby.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
Appreciate you. We have more 10 from Mars. He says, good show, unstoppable, untouchable, unshoppable, unstoppable Empire. We're changing
The
it.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
But we appreciate the support regardless, okay? Thank you very much. We have more 10 from Big Ed Abdram says, for the beard fun. Yeah, let the shit grow. Clone Ali.
Oh man.
Ali
man.
SH.
Oh man. Hey.
Hey, you know what's Ali? SH, what SH did was a massive violation.
She hit low. That was crazy.
SH.
I was here.
SH, do you think I hate you?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Damn.
She was like, Ali.
Can I do something to change your mind?
What?
Ali, this was SH. It was not me.
Oh no.
Oh shoot. Yo, that's nasty work.
Man,
Hey, you out. I'm so sick of these people. You know,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Hey, SH owes reparations to Will Canali.
That's crazy.
I didn't do that shit.
It still got nothing on.
His name is
It still got nothing on that one. You know what it got.
I I got more faces than that. Y'all don't know me.
Mm.
You were supposed to be, but you'll find out. But that's messed up what you did. You told everybody, Ali, you ever heard of nothing but cake? You got nothing but chin. That's all right though.
Ali probably heard that shit when he was young.
Man, listen, man. Hey, I still be pulling them.
That's
But
why.
I had to get back to my strawberries.
Huh?
Wait, what's happened, Dalen? Wait, what's going on with you, Dalen? Respectfully, of course.
Oh, Dalen, you ain't see my face?
I just saw, I don't know if I have a lag, but I just saw those, what do you call those AI images y'all be making? Whose idea was it to make my titties that big? I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh, it was me because I have to sell it. Sorry.
They look like they found phone.
Marketing and marketing. You know the next one is going to be.
Wait, what? Whoa!
And she has nothing. I'll give her Pamela Anderson on her
What's
prime.
that lady that be doing the drizzle or sprinkle? That's what Rizzy be on, ain't she? She on her sprinkle.
Wait,
you looking a little sprinkle over there, like you telling girls to get.
Yo, Mr. Peter Griffin, watch your mouth. Watch
Oh,
no!
Oh my God! Yo, this is crazy.
Peter Griffin.
Yo, this is crazy. Yo, it's getting crazy over here.
Yo,
man, I'm going home, man. I see y'all.
Ali will never cut his beard again, man. Yeah, don't let the clone fuck y'all up. Thank you very much, Zam. I appreciate you, my brother. We have the Genie CEO. Get you a sister wife. Thank you so much. We have OG Top Cat. Have a good show, Fatty. I appreciate you, OG, the king of Discord. We have Betwork saying, don't let them bozos come between y'all. We good, man. I'm submissive now. Yes, sir. That's all I'm going to say. No Nino Nation. With $8, we're going to Nino Nation after the show today. Okay? So let's go back.
May I read my Cash App? I got a Cash App.
Absolutely, you can. Absolutely.
Okay, so shout out to Big Head Abrams for $10 in my super chat. He says, "Do your thing," and then he sent me the strong arm like this. Yeah, Big Head.
Why didn't he send you the weak arm?
Ali, he sent me some lunch money.
SH not getting no money ever.
I got one. I got
bad bitch.
I got one.
You got one too? Damn.
Yeah, $2 from Eli the God.
And he said, I ate Ali too. Thank you very much for the joke. That's what he said, probably.
That's crazy, man.
Friends, let's go to the main event once again. The Cash App needs $111 to go. Please make the Cash App ring, make the printer ring. We are here with y'all. Let me give you.
And Ali need 14 memberships.
I'm tired. 14 members, please.
Yeah, man,
let's get 14 members on Ali's side.
Because I shaved my beard, man. I thought
even though he's the clone Ali. I told y'all that y'all never saw Ali without a beard. He has the strongest black face I ever saw in my life.
That's crazy.
Like Ali, kind of dark skin when it comes to his facial features. But
I've been told you though. I've been told you I was light skinned, but I'm still a dark.
Oh damn! Y'all trying to get us into trouble again.
No. Yeah, I'm half breed now.
Hey. Now Ali still has a beard on this one. Okay, he still complain about it. He's Logan. Okay, the last movie, Ilkan Ali versus Napa Sada tomorrow 5 p.m. Debate night, Saturday SmackDown. So join us tomorrow at 5 p.m. and of course the ladies first show as usual. Friends, I have a last video for y'all and then we get out of here. Very controversial video that most women didn't like. They call her a pick-me and a traitor. Let's see what we have going on here.
Your husband did something to them that he didn't do to you, you're going to feel some type of way, huh?
Sexually?
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Oh.
That's not possible. It's been that many years, all type positions, legs up, choreography, all that. That's not possible. So if you're going to tell me my husband was out with you and he paid your light bill, then we probably have a problem.
Let me pause it for a second. She said coochie over bills. Let's keep going.
Hold on, you get upset. So if he pay a bill, that's what you gonna get.
Pay a bill.
So you want him to just poke?
Poke and go. What do you mean? What do you mean? If men gonna be men and they need the feeling doesn't include paying bills. If that's your feeling, then you're not my man. You shouldn't be paying nobody's bills, buying them no little ass purses. I don't care about purses myself. Most likely they're singing my songs in the mirror and they're telling their friends that they was humping on my husband as they sing the songs. The last thing that you was going to do is sit up here and pay a fan bill.
We are going to start with the girlies. I said you go for less because you're already closing your eyes. Okay. Dylan and Cammy. More women should have K. Michelle mentality and let their husbands ump around, and as long as they're not paying other people bills. How is she wrong?
It's time to do.
Cammy, start because I think Dylan is not even hearing us. I think either she's muted or she has a massive delay.
I
can hear you.
Okay. You want to go first, Dalen, or you want me to go first?
Hey, Cammy, what was the question?
Was K. Michelle wrong about her ideology? That was literally the question.
Should most women be like K. Michelle and let their husbands do what they need to do as long as they don't pay other people bills?
In my opinion, no, that's not me. Now, I can say this. Like, if you're just like y'all were, together and y'all both got rich and stuff, like, you know what I mean? And you don't like that kind of stuff, no. But like, if you're dealing with a guy that's already rich, I mean, you kind of expect to step out like those football players and stuff like that. So I can see why K. Michelle would think the kind of way she is, because she live in a certain lifestyle, she dealing with certain men, you know what I mean? So I get it. But like regular today, everyday woman that's dealing with guys, you know what I mean? No. Absolutely not. Especially paying the bills for just sleeping around. No, especially that's not something they agree on. So no, especially if they don't agree with that lifestyle. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You got one woman, deal with her. Leave these other chicks alone. That's my opinion. So, no.
How about you, Dalen? What you think?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I be clear?
I agree with Coach Rizzy. I don't know if it's about like a right or wrong thing. It's just about a sensible thing. I understand what she's saying because she already has accepted the cheating or whatever you want to call it, the extra sexual marital affairs, but she's going to draw the line at do not take resources out of this household, because if you'll pay a car note, you'll pay a mortgage. You pay a mortgage, you'll pay child support, and then your money is going outside of your marriage and your household. I think letting him still cheat and all of that, that's a no, because you're unaware of the type of company your husband is inviting into your marriage. And especially if it's just sex-based, that means that this man is not even vetting these women. You don't need to really vet a woman to fuck her, So it's like, you don't know what your man got going on, and it's just nasty. Why would you want your husband bringing you BB? Why would you want your husband, potentially falling in love with somebody else or creating an outside child? And on top of that, it's just straight up messy and it's tacky. Now, I don't know if she's wrong, but I mean, bringing it to the internet to say that's what her marriage is like, I wouldn't do that if that was what I chose to do. But I don't think anybody should hear her in that podcast with Shannon Sharp and think, oh, okay, well, she's successful, she's beautiful, she's talented, and she's married, even though people told her she wasn't going to get married. Maybe they should do
what she's doing in order to secure a man. But if you're willing to subject yourself to possible diseases and stalkers or any type of foolery that can come about when you have extra parties, you know, interrupting the foundation of your marriage. So that's a fuck no.
How about you, SH?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no, because we need to stop reinforcing behavior, betrayal behavior, because there's a pattern in women like K. Michelle. We know her music. Women like K. Michelle have been hurt really badly. No woman really wants to deal with infidelity. They learn to deal with it and cope with it. And what she's doing is changing definitions of cheating so that if it happens to her, the emotional weight of it is different. Women who get cheated on and hurt so much, they say, no, it's his nature.
Your plug, God pulled the plug on you.
Yeah,
God,
I
he was
think
tired of hearing that.
Yeah, your audio went smooth.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to hear that. God was like, nah, take that out of there. My brother Jeremy, right before, unless he comes back faster than that, what do you think, my brother?
I mean, if we're gonna be honest about it, C didn't care anything about cheating. C didn't care anything about sex. He cared about stability and finances. C didn't want any of her money going anywhere. That's what C cares about. Y'all were having a debate earlier about submissive women versus a capable woman. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a capable woman with no submissiveness 100%. She doesn't care whether you do something or not. She cares about where those support and finances are going. She said, ain't nothing that he ain't already done to me, so he can go do something else with other people, but do not pay for their lifestyle. And honestly, I'm not mad at her. If she already doesn't care, then all right, don't pay for nobody's stuff, because I guarantee you he'll find out real quick that they're not there because he can it. They there because he gonna pay for it. So yeah, I ain't got nothing wrong with what she said.
SS, you want to finish your answer? You still, it might be your mic. See if it's something like a loose cord or something. Your mic ain't submitting to the computer.
Yep, got to work on that submission.
Yeah, the submission. It's not submitting to the computer.
It's got to be inserted. That's it.
Man, how about you, Miss Roses?
You all right, bro?
That is wild. That was wild, Jeremy.
It's not.
That was a wild thing, Jeremy.
That's an audio plug. It says male and female. It has to submit.
That it does, but that was just a little wild how you came in there and said that like that right at the right time. How strategic. I think I get what K. Michelle is saying. I'm saying the same thing. I don't really care about the bills being paid or not. Like I just don't see my man simping out that hard for some kuda kata. You know, like if he hit you, you probably might get just some lunch, Ali. He ain't trying to pay no bills or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even trying to be in the grocery store with her, putting her water on the cart. You know what I'm saying? But I think K. Michelle, to teeter-totter off of what SH was just saying, I think we all know that K. Michelle has been put through the ringer. She has definitely cussed men out for cheating on her all over the internet. I mean, I can name at least 3 people. She used to date Idris Elba. Like if cheating wasn't such an issue for K. Michelle, then she would be with Idris Elba. Because he is like the epitome of like every woman's dream. And you got with him and left him because he told you he couldn't be with just one woman. So, I mean, she's lying. She's lying. To me, I think this is just all
she's lying about what?
I think she's lying about saying that her man can cheat on her without her feeling some type of way about it. Because like SH said, she's had songs, she's dragged people all over Twitter, Instagram. Every time she gets in a relationship and they fall out, she drags them for cheating. She drags them for paying for hoes' bills. So this is just an open wound here at this point.
So,
and she's just coping.
You don't think so? I want to say what I want to say, right? But you don't think she's telling the truth? You think she's just not embracing it? Y'all agreed last show.
She hit the wall. She hit the wall.
But y'all agreed last show that most women don't. Yeah,
I
but
think
y'all
that
agree.
she is telling the truth. I think that we don't give women enough grace to sit here and say, you know what, I'm tired of getting the short end of the stick. These things that I said no to, if I really want this thing, I'm gonna trade in my nose for a yes. So I don't think it's a matter of lying. I think it's a matter of someone recognizing I'm tired of losing. So if I have to trade in a win in order to feel like I'm getting the bigger picture, then I think this is just a reflection of trial and error. You're gonna do
No, it's a reflection and a hit in the wall. She ran smack dab into the wall.
It could be
just like the men say, when she slam into the wall, you start wanting to submit because you realize you done missed it, thinking this crazy foolish way, and now you're accepting all of the years that you weren't accepting it. Now all of a sudden when you hit the wall, you're accepting it.
You just contradicted what you said. You're saying that she's now accepting it. The whole issue was that she wasn't accepting of it now. The thing about talking about it is one thing, but she's now being about it. She's actually now married. She wasn't married to these other men. So you can look at that situation and say, okay, she was so serious about not being submissive or not being on the program of these men, but she realized that, dang, I'm still taking the bigger L here because I'm still left alone. The next man that I get with, if he presents to me a program, if I really prioritize having someone in my life that I like and that I love, I have to trade in my I'm not doing that for I am gonna do that. So I don't think it's a matter of being dishonest. I think just what you just said, she's now doing too late what she's saying she could have benefited from had she started early on. And no, Idris Elba was not gonna stay with Kate Michelle. I just have to point that out. But go ahead.
There's no way that y'all taking the bigger L though. Like, let me ask you this, Dalen. If I give you money whenever you want, but you give me money when you feel like it, who's benefiting the most?
We both are.
No. Yo, she didn't just say, "Hey, Wall, hey, these Wall, hey, yo, hold up." You didn't just say that. I'm gonna actually get. Hold on, real quick.
Wait, is my mic working though?
Yes, it's working now. If I give you money whenever you want, and you give me money when you feel like it, who benefits the most from that transaction or that condition?
From receiving money, of course, the person that's receiving more is better.
So if your bill's paid, if you eat when you want, you go where you want, you get what you want when you want. If you won't sleep with the man and he can't sleep with every woman he wants to, can't he sleep with somebody else if you won't sleep with him when he wants to?
No, because we're not equating sex.
No. Listen again. Oh, yes, we are. Because what y'all keep doing. Hey, Fatty, can I pull this video up for you? Because y'all keep telling on yourself over and over again when you get too comfortable, right? Because our sister doctor, hold on, real quick, not you, Dalen. Luckily, you ain't get clipped up, but Ali clipped up the sister before she left. Fatty, can you share this real quick? Because I want to ask the sisters a question. Sisters keep saying,
like, if you are going to pull me away from what I'm doing for myself, if you are going to take me out of this, either you're going to take me into a more secure situation or you're going to leave me alone.
Damn.
Because I can do everything that you're trying to do on my own. I'm already doing it. I already had it. I already had a car. I already had a house. I already had a job. My life was already stable. So
I'm just like,
if you're not going to recreate that stability or better, I told him you could walk away from me. And
So let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me get back to that. Is it this one? If you listen to that, does she want love or security? Sister, just real quick answers. Does she want love or security?
It sounds like she wants security.
How about you, SH?
Security.
How about you, Smell the Roses?
Security.
So when what Dalen said about her telling the truth, maybe she did, even if she's selfish, most of these women are extremely selfish. You're not going to give the man love. You're not going to give the man sex either, but he'll give you what you want on demand when you want it. But when you're not having sex with him, why can't he have sex with somebody else? If you're not fulfilling, because I'll say this too, right? Me and Fatty both, we had this conversation, right? The man should not dishonor his contractual agreement to you, right? At the most part, if he says he's going to be monogamous with you, he should abide by that agreement, right? And all I'm saying is that women make agreements that they don't fulfill every single day, every second, every minute, every hour. I submit, I cooperate, that fake word that women keep using, and they'll say they'll do whatever their man is asking. So I'm asking, if you get when you want it, and your bills are paid, you get the money when you want it. If he wants to have sex with you, you should have sex with him when he wants, right? And if you don't do that, he should be able to have sex with who he wants when he wants, if you're not going to do it, right?
Can I respond to that? When you say he should be, if I'm not gonna sleep with my husband and he's doing everything that I want him to do.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm withholding sex. If I'm intentionally withholding sex, that is a problem. But to say that now equates or translates into I'm just gonna get it from somebody else. If we're having a sexless marriage, the marriage is over. I would prefer that I'm left. Don't say, okay, well, you're not fulfilling this need of mine, and looking at it like, if you're not giving me sex, we don't have a marriage. So you need to go ahead and file divorce on me, because that's technically what I'm telling you. If your wife is not, sucking your thing and riding it and stuff till the cows come home, that is a major indicator that a woman is distant from you and withdrawing herself from the marriage. So you need to leave her. So to say that you have a right to go against your vows, that you now got to stoop down to a low down, dirty level because you're upset being, mistreated sexually, you'll go out and have sex with another woman. No, you have a right to have your sexual needs met, but you don't have a right to disrespect this institution of marriage. No.
And that's why I keep saying y'all selfish and horrible. Most of y'all, not the women on the panel, are selfish, horrible people because you don't respect the institution of marriage. If he doesn't pay the bills for 6 months, that's the deal breaker. I'm out the door. It ain't going to go for a year. Some of y'all might stick around for that. But she said it herself, she's not being around with the man or staying with the man who's not going to give her equal or more than what she has, and she's not going to stay with a man that doesn't give her security. So if y'all accept that deal breaker, and he should make sure he's providing and taking care of this woman, why do we always have to leave you? Why don't you push for these women to, hey, no matter how you feel, no matter what you're going through outside the extreme that everybody keep using, like she's on the hospital or like she's on a deathbed, she should have sex with this man whenever he wants to have sex, because he don't get a hard on paying money for you or paying all the bills, paying all the utilities. A man don't get turned on by that. That's not something intimate or sexual for him, right?
But you don't force a wife to have.
Hold on, Dalen, let me just land real quick.
My bad. Okay.
If the men are saying, hey man, we do need to take care of our women, she can leave us at any point because we're not taking care of you financially. Why are you just telling men to leave instead of telling the women to have sex with their men?
Because that's the better option, Ali. That is such a if you play this video back, what you just said, why don't you tell women to open their hands for their husband? Right. It's like you got to look at it. If a woman, there are so many different variables to why a woman, period, not just limited to a marriage, is withholding sex from somebody that she herself has not left. Because usually the sexual attraction is the last thing or usually the first thing that goes away when the relationship is over. I'm not going to tell my homegirl or tell myself, give this man coochie if there's a reason, a good reason why I'm withholding it. And if the reason that's causing that is addressed and it's not mitigated, then the relationship is over. That the reason why I'm telling the man to go ahead and leave is because that's the better option for his mental health. That's the better option for his physical health and his sexual health. You cannot force a woman. One of the main things you cannot force a woman to give you is her vagina. And if she won't give it to you and it bothers you that bad, you have to leave the bitch. And if it's so easy for you to go back and cheat with another one, it shouldn't be so hard to replace the
No. You're making my point. You're making my point. Y'all don't like these men. Y'all don't love these men. You lose sexual attraction, period. And you also said when she said it, she was telling the truth. So instead of leaving the man you really don't like, instead of leaving the man you'll be competent for temporarily and submit to temporarily to keep your security, let this man, you don't want to have sex with him. You really don't like him. You really don't love him. Is that really smart to leave a man when you know, let me land. Women are going, whether you younger or older, all of y'all keep saying it's always the excuse. She really didn't love him. She didn't really respect him. And when we keep breaking this down, whether a man gives you security or he gives you the emotional stability, most of y'all still don't like these men. So why? And it's and like I said, y'all do what y'all gonna do because you're gonna keep doing it, right? The logical thing with the do is what you said she did as well too. Let her man cheat so you can keep getting the security, right?
Well, what I said about K Michelle is that because these are her options, she chose the better option of what she had. It's not natural that she wants her husband to sleep with other women. But if she's saying, if I'm getting all these other things, I don't want to sacrifice all the other things that I want because I'm not getting this one thing that I want. I don't think she's the representative of women that have husbands and feel like, you know, if they're not getting sex. I mean, I don't think that, I don't want to choose my words correctly. I don't think that for either side that you should stay somewhere where something as important as sex is not being had. You don't come up with, I guess, unhealthy mechanisms to try to get through that. I mean, if it's
Okay.
sex,
last question, and I give it to Fatty. So if most men are taking care of their households and their families, but most women aren't giving their men sex, they should leave them, right? No.
How do you know that most women are taking care of her?
Men are complaining about sexless marriages left and right. They have huge groups of men complaining about having sexless marriages. But no. But hold on. Let's say I concede to you. And I'm saying, well, I gave you the hypothetical. Dalen, I gave you the hypothetical. If most women are not having sex with their men, most men that are taking care of their families and women should leave, right?
If it's that serious, and before they think about stepping out, if they're thinking about stepping out, then leave. That's what I'm saying. Not just
no. I'm saying again, if again he's taking care of his woman and his family, he's taking care of his duties in today's world. If most men aren't getting sex from their women, they should break the family. They should leave, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, they should not abandon their family. Look to the side so you can find the truth. Because
you changed your answer.
No,
yes, you said leave.
I said he should leave.
No, just the woman. The woman leave. The man has to stay.
In place of cheating on her. If it's getting to the point where you are about to slang your scrotum to somebody else's vulva, then the choice needs to. Those are both major choices. Don't cheat. If I cheat, then just leave.
Right. So most men shouldn't leave if they're not getting sex, as you said no, right? So if most men aren't paid, so hold on. I'm not even gonna get there yet. So you said no. So if most men are gonna end up cheating, that men are saying, hey, we're not getting sex, we're gonna cheat. Then you're telling the men to leave the household that they're taking care of in their families.
No, I'm telling them that you need to address that problem. You just don't run from the problem. You have to address it. A woman not sleeping with you, that's a major thing you need to discuss. You need to introduce marriage counseling. You need to introduce therapy. You need to introduce the pastor or something like that. When something comes up in a marriage, you just don't give up.
You just said, no, Dalen, you just said the women don't like them. They don't have sexual compatibility. You said they don't have you said they don't have sexual compatibility anymore. She's not into them. Okay, why isn't a woman having sex with her man?
See,
I'm asking you, why do women go consistently? Why is a woman consistently not having sex with a man consistently?
I can give one good reason from hearing different stories that their husbands is cheating already, or they have a specific girlfriend, or they are habitual cheaters. So they don't want to risk their health because they see that their husband is reckless with their penis, but they can't afford to break their institution of marriage or their household, especially if children are involved, because so many damn things are going to crumble down because you have to put your emotions first. And the fact that you can't even have sex because your husband is now posing a threat to your sexual safety. So that's one reason. Anything else, I do believe women will be petty and, may use sex as a weapon as a tool to be mean to their husbands. No, I'm not screwing you, or, just to be nasty. I think
So Dalen is on this show is going to say that women are not having sex with their men because their men are cheating.
That's not what I said. You know what? I'm about sick of you fake ass genuine. Every time you ask me a question,
did she not say that?
You twist my words.
You said they scared of disease, that they don't want to sleep with these men because they cheating.
That's no reason. You asked me what are some of the reasons. I gave you one.
What's hey Dalen? Are most men cheating on their wives or
Why
women?
you keep doing this most and stuff like my name?
Because you keep going to the you're going to the extreme. I'm asking you why do most women not sleeping with their men, not sleeping with their men.
Okay. If I was to give you the reason why, would you then ask me, Dalen, what is your proof?
Dalen, don't walk into that.
We ain't gonna walk me into nothing.
I said don't answer that. Don't answer that.
No,
like
respond to it because there's no way to answer that because you do that. If I was to tell you most women don't sleep with their husbands because of X, Y, and Z, you will not say, Dalen, what is your proof for that? What are your statistics? Where did you get that evidence from? Because you don't give a damn if it's true or not. I cannot speak to why most women do shit. It's not about most women do this, less women do that. There is no data source to recover that type of data. I don't know. I can tell you there are too many women in my experience that I've heard weaponize sex. Like, don't do that, girl, because if you do end up cheating, you're going to do it back and then it's just going to be some nonsense. So please don't ask Dalen what are most women doing because I don't know what these hoes are doing, okay? And yes, wives are hoes. A lot of them be cheating on their husbands with other married men cheating on their wives with other married wives, and they do that on purpose so they can have one up on each other. So if somebody get the snitching, you can ruin their marriage just like they ruining yours.
Hey, Roses, I know Dalen didn't just tell me what these women she can't tell me what these women are doing while she turned right back around and told me what these women are doing. I know she didn't do that. No. I know, and now you said most too. She couldn't tell me what most of them are doing, but now she's telling me that most of them are cheating too. So now you just told me, Dalen, tell me this, Dalen. In case I'm crazy, you went from saying I can't tell you what most of these married women are doing to telling me what most of these married women are doing. Did you not just do that?
I'm speaking. If I said most, I don't know what most women are doing, but I know that there are far too many, and I'm gonna be biased on this. When it comes to the married stuff, only because I've seen information the average person hasn't seen. There are a lot of women who check off the box married, who reflect a certain lifestyle that suggests that they are, what do they call it? Unfaithful. So I could be off by saying most. But I am going to say I do believe that I believe it. I can't prove it, but I believe that there are more women, in America at least, that are married that are having extramarital affairs.
So not only are they not having sex with their man, which I said, it would make sense that instead of talking about the men, it's the women. They're not having sex with their man because they're having sex with somebody else.
You know what? I wouldn't negate that. That is a possibility because
Dalen, what are you doing?
No, this is
What am I doing?
5 o'clock.
That's a real thing. If somebody is withholding sex in a relationship, the first thing you would do is investigate if they are satisfying their sexual needs.
Yes. I hope Red is watching. Yes.
I don't know for sure.
So fellas, most of these married women are cheating. Then most of these women aren't. And hold on. Then most of these women aren't having sex with their man, but don't cheat on her. Still work it out. Still try to figure it out. Still go to therapy. Still go to couples counseling and try to figure out why your woman is cheating on you and refusing to sleep with you. I got you, Dalen.
That is not the change.
That is that. Hey, bro. Hey, did anybody else miss that? Dalen, you walked it down. I ain't even had to say too much. You walked it all down. Dalen, you said most. Dalen, you know I love you. Dalen, you know I love you. Hold on, Dalen. You know I love you. Dalen, you know I love you. All right.
I'm gonna try to save you, Dalen, with one statement. I'm gonna try to
save you. Said most married women are cheating. You said because most women aren't sleeping with their man, while you told men not to cheat on these women that's cheating on their man is refusing to have sex with them.
What I'm saying is I do not believe men should go out and do something that could get him caught up. Thinking that you finna go out and get some ass has left a lot of men dead because they leading with their penises. So no, I wouldn't advise them to do that. If it's getting to that point where she's withholding sex and there is no fixing the issue, you need to go ahead and leave. So I do believe that they need to go to counseling. That does not mean that because I believe that most women who are married that are having trouble in their marriages are cheating because of what I've seen. That's why I said I believe it. So I'm not gonna say this is what's happening. I'm telling you that's what I believe. Now, as far as the women who are refusing sex, period, I cannot speak to how many women are actually doing it. I do not know. But I'm not gonna suggest that
What?
What?
Now you don't know. Hey, Dalen, thank you, Dalen. Just thank you, Dalen. You
You're
walked
welcome.
all this down. And you know what I love about it, Dalen? You just told the hardcore truth that everybody already knows. And you made an even higher reason for men not to get married on today's
And now
show.
when you get
Oh,
clipped
yes,
up,
you did.
now when you get clipped up, me and Busy gonna be in there too.
you make not if men are watching this, what you just did is told men not to get married because when you get married, most of these women are going to cheat on you,
No,
and they're going to
actually,
refuse to have sex with you. You
that's
did,
no,
but
the
that's
men are
okay.
not getting married. The
Roses
men
is
that-
right here.
Wait a minute, Ali. The men that want to get married, that are truly afraid to get married, it's not the women they're afraid of, it's the court system. They're not afraid of marriage. They're actually afraid. The benefits of marriage are wonderful. It's the consequences that these corrupt courtrooms have in these certain states in this country that automatically grant the person filing for divorce because they see filing as the person that should get everything. They are afraid of everything that they work hard for to provide for their families is now going to be either slashed in half or cut majorly to the
By
point where
who?
they can provide for themselves. So don't
By
not
who?
me.
No, by who? No, by who? Hey, Dalen, if I got a gun in my hand and I have the ability to delete somebody,
yes,
who's the problem? The gun or me?
Obviously, the person who's holding it.
So if you said the court system is the problem, is the women using the court system against the man?
No, I'm telling you that.
Oh, no. You just said, hey, Dalen, you just said it's the person who's holding the gun. All right.
Let me respond. I'm speaking to why men are afraid of the divorce because usually if it's not amicably and they already know how they gonna split stuff up and they leave it up to the court to decide, that's what they are afraid of is how things are gonna happen in the courtroom.
No. If a woman wants to be fair and square, will the court system stop it?
If the woman wants to be fair and square,
if the woman wants to be fair and square, would the court system stop it?
I don't see why not. If you just said fair and square, why wouldn't the court?
Who's the problem? Is it the court system or is it the women that's using the court system against the men?
No. I'm not. It's not that. If you can go in there knowing how you want to have a divorce, then there is no reason for the courts to exercise something that works in the benefit of the court instead of the benefit of the family. So people that end up going through a divorce and it's messy, you leave it up to the courts to make the decision because y'all don't know what y'all want to do. And when children are involved, it's most of the cases they end up relinquishing child, what do you call that? Custody to the mother or the petitioner, the person that filed. They get the alimony and all of that. They are afraid that that's gonna be done unjustly in the courtroom.
Are women against that? Are women against that?
Are women against what?
Do women support it? Do women support this court system, or are they against it? Do they fight? Do they hold on? Do women fight just as? Does women fight just as hard for feminism and sexual liberation for the court system? Let me fit. Come on. Let me land. Do women fight just as hard for equal opportunity, 50-50 being equal to men? 50-50. Sexual liberation and feminism as they do to make sure that the man and the woman is treated fairly in the court system? Do they fight just as hard?
Oh my goodness gracious. No, I don't believe weird fucking feminists have. I don't have any opinion about what feminists do. I only have an opinion about.
I didn't say that.
You just.
No. I didn't say that. I said, are women fighting as hard as they fight for everything else, their degrees, their jobs, their careers, self-love, and happiness, as they are to make it fair and square in the court system with their men?
I don't think it's a fight. No, I don't think that. Just to answer your question, no, they do not.
That's all, Dalen. Thank you.
They benefit from it though.
All right, let me get in here. Let me get in here, Dalen, because you've been windmilling, and I'm gonna try to get us back into a good position. Okay, us as ladies, as the only ladies.
You better try hard.
So I got two questions. One for Fatty and one for you, Ali. Who wants to go first? Well,
let that mother go first.
Ooh,
Yes.
submissive fatty.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Fatty. Okay, so I said earlier, and me and Dalen, we have a little bit of difference of opinion here, right? But I brought up the wall, hitting the wall, right? And Dalen had her opinion on it not really being the wall, that she's just smarter now and she's making a better educated guess because what she's been doing hasn't worked. Now, with those two perspectives, when you hit the wall, is that competence or submission? What's happening with K. Michelle right now?
I didn't disagree with that point that you made, hitting the wall. I understand what hitting the wall is, so I don't think that she did not hit it. She's definitely at that age where pregnancy is high risk. She's older than 35. So I definitely do believe she reached that barrier already. But because, you know, she only has so much time left, I do think because of the wall, it influenced her to make a decision that was going to work in her favor as she's getting on.
Okay. So we have like common ground. Okay. So back to you, Fatty, with our perspective on this hitting the wall part. All right. So we agree that she could have possibly hit the wall. It is a 50-50 possibility that it's either hitting the wall or just being smarter now. Is she more competent to her years of learning and figuring out relationships? Would you think that made her more confident, or is she being submissive because she hit the wall and she can't have babies anymore?
I think it's both, girls, because to be competent, you have to do something and execute it. She wanted to get married. She ended up getting married, but now she also has to choose to cooperate, to submit to this man and his preferences. And I think she is doing that based on, I don't know if she was saying to Shannon that that's something that he's interested in or something that could happen. But if he was to make that decision, that's something she's going to submit to.
It's neither. Both of y'all are wrong.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so she doesn't like this dude. Okay. She tried their type 27 times and it didn't work. So she married a man that she doesn't like that has money.
Look at out. Is that competence or submission?
No, that neither. She's miserable at relationships. She can get compliance from the guys that are her type. First time I heard about this woman was she was dating J.R. Smith, and I was like, oh damn, right? Because I'm a basketball fan. I heard about J.R. Smith. Then R. Kelly, Chad Ochocinco, like Idris, like she has a type. She has a type. Her type is the bad boy that every woman wants. The tall, handsome, chocolate dude. She doesn't get fidelity from them, so she's willing to actually accept a guy that she doesn't like that to cheat. Look at the dude. The dude has nothing to do with the guys that she was dating before. He's not the guy that you will walk around on the street and be like, oh, damn, he's... So she's playing smart. I am.
But is that competence? Is that competence?
No, because there's a sign of failure. It's like you playing on an Australian basketball league. You wanted to be on the NBA. You tried 10 teams. You got sick of every team. No team kept you. So now you are putting your baskets on a league that you know for sure is not going to leave you. Like y'all have to understand one thing, right? Women don't like to share. Period.
Wait, don't let him go when he comes back, Ali, because he's going to get into my second question. He's going to get into my second question to you. So my second question to you, and I'll wait for Fatty to get back. Wait, Fatty, before you go, before you start going, I have another question, and I'm going to ask Ali. Would you, let's just say you and your wife are going on vacation, or you're going on vacation, you're going on a work trip, right? Mm-hmm. On that short little work trip, are you gonna, just because your car is sitting at the airport and your car is in your house is sitting on the street that you live on, are you gonna just rent your house out to anybody, like for free?
No.
Would you rent your house for free? Would you rent your car for free?
Hey, Fatty, you see, Smell the Roses trying to work on traps. Go ahead. Where you going with this? No, if I'm on vacation with my woman, I'm not just gonna rent my house out for free.
Okay,
I don't know where you going with this.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm glad you said that. You committed, right? Checkmate.
I'm trying to show my competence. I'm trying to show my competence right now.
It better work.
If you wouldn't rent your house out for free and you wouldn't rent your car out for free, then that's how us as wives feel about letting y'all just go and roam and go all about the way, out of the way when y'all want to go out of the way. You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't want y'all just giving it up to different women all around the town for free.
How is that correlated to give it for free? So if she pay me or if I pay her, is okay?
I mean,
no, let's not do it for free. I'll pay it now. I'll get with the process. Is that okay now that I paid for?
No, we're talking about you are paying, but you're not being paid.
No, Roses. I will give you the best. No, I'll give you the best case scenario because this is your job, right? Try to get us and we try to run away from it, right? Okay, Roses. My mistress is going to pay me $50 every time I nut on her back. Now what? Is that okay now that she's spending? I'm bringing $50 home, Roses. We have more $50 to buy some chocolate and some candy.
Yes,
is that okay now?
Flowers and some flowers. Yes.
But is that okay now, or it is the same, or is the same? It's the same.
No, that would make us feel better as women. That would make us feel better. You see how the good wife, it was
Mistress.
the good wife, right? What was her name? The lady who left earlier. Remember how she was saying that she was mad about the fact that he spent the money, and K. Michelle is mad over the fact that women are
Hey, can I say
Roses?
Hey,
maybe
smell the
if
roses.
the women
Remember what
brought
Fatty?
money, if the men brought money into the house.
Hey, smell the roses.
Roses,
Like
that's
the
Kev.
lunch money.
That woman, Roses, that woman is bragging about she has 7 kids, three bachelors, provider. Do you really think that she got mad because of $35? She's possessive. Come on, man. Like
God.
that.
I'm just trying to get help, be on the
Hey,
feminist
smell the
side.
roses. Remember when Fatty said that most women don't like to share?
Yeah.
And remember, I always asked about what will women give first, their body or their submission. Remember, I asked you that too.
Yeah.
What would a woman part ways with faster, her money or her body?
Her body.
They don't like sharing nothing with a man.
Okay.
Not
I was just saying,
with the man.
What'd you say?
Yeah, say that again, Jalen.
You got with the man. That's sharing right there. If anything, that's permission.
No.
That's the biggest gift.
Look, that what Fatty showed you exactly what most what all K. Michelle is showing you exactly what most women really think. They don't want to share, but now that she's at that older age with somebody she really don't like, she's willing to share that man as long as she's still getting security from him. The younger girl just want more control of the man, even though they want the man that other women are sharing as well too. Women love promiscuous men. Women love the men that other women are dealing with, but y'all just don't want to share. The biggest one is when you actually really love and value a guy, or at least you see him as value, you just don't want to lose him, and you're afraid that you can be replaced. That's why most women don't want to share. She don't want to be replaced, and she's afraid of losing that guy typically.
That's
it's not
what the women are representing, though. That's how women look at it. If other women want you, then you must have something worth wanting. That's how women look at it. So the reason they don't want to share once they have that valuable man is because they don't want that man to take it away from her and give it to somebody who may be possible.
That's what I just said, Dave.
Jalen, that's what they're saying. I'm saying we're hoarding the resources.
So this is the last question of the show before we close it out, right? To send everybody to Nino. Would K. Michelle be dating this man if she was 23?
We don't know what she was doing at 20. She was getting beat.
I know what she was doing.
No, we know she was dating R. Kelly. She was dating Derek Smith. She was dating Lance Stevenson. She was dating football players, actors. She was dating, right? Do you think she would date the secure man, this man that, do you think she would date him at 22?
Yes. It seems like she's a successful man. He's a successful doctor.
Sure.
No, we gotta look at what she was doing. She was getting knocked up by like Pookie and Ray Ray. Like she was a for the streets kind of Dalen. She was kind of for the streets. So like he don't look like he for the streets material.
Hey Dalen, do you think a woman can get the same type of man at 24? Oh, go ahead.
Do you see these, Jalen? Dylan?
Do I see what?
Do you see these on camera?
It's coming up. Him? Just based off of his looks?
Yes.
Yes.
Look how she said that.
Don't look like my type, and I love beards.
Do you think she would give him?
Dalen,
Do you think she would give him a chance when she was 23? Now that you see who she is, right? Do you see that?
I see the picture.
Okay, so now let's do this. This is her dating history. R. Kelly, Chris Johnson, J.R. Smith, Chad Ochocinco, Lance Stevenson, Meek Mill, Idris Elba, and we're missing a couple of people here, right?
Yeah, there's a I forgot his name. Oh, Memphis. I don't know if she was married to him or a long-term relationship, but
what we're saying is that it doesn't look like her type. It doesn't look like it. Looks like she tried over and over again with the same type. They would cheat on her. So now that she's tired of getting cheated on, she says, since I'm going to lose, let me go get the guy that is giving me security. Go fuck other bitches, because as long as you don't spend money on them, I'm good. You know what that is? I don't like you like I like the other dudes. The other dudes, I'm not chatting with nobody. If you break my heart, I'll leave you. I don't like you like that. So yeah, go fuck other bitches and pay my bills.
I think
that's what it is.
He's not maybe her initial throughout her dating history based on how he looks, but I do think people can change what they like. Take fat ass people, for instance. They love cheeseburgers and buckets of chicken, but when they realize that they keep getting something that they don't want, which is a fat ass, and they can't walk and they can't move and they got to buy 3 plane tickets and stuff like that, they change their lifestyle. They want to work out.
They still love cheeseburgers.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. But they trade in the cheeseburgers for the cauliflower when they get fit. So now their whole lifestyle and what they like changes because they realize in order to get the results that they want, they have to change what they like. It doesn't mean that they don't appreciate cheeseburgers anymore, but they can't like it or desire for it in the same capacity, because in the end, it gives them ultimately what they don't want.
Fatty, can you ask Dalen? You said that dude wasn't your type. Is your type still your type? No, is your type still your type? Because you said he's not your type. Is your type still?
Based on looks, as of right now, yeah. But my type has changed. I used to like fat men, and I even dated a midget once. So I have preference, but yes, I have a specific type.
Dalen.
Where Ali go? Ali, come back. Genuine.
Dalen, how tall are you, Dalen? Just if you don't mind.
5'2".
5'2". Okay.
It wasn't for me. But I'm just saying that women, as they get older, they take different risks. They say,
this woman said a midget was her type, yo. It's crazy.
And that was the wrong thing to say. I should have said little person. Midget is a
no, that's not it.
You used to put them on your shoulders.
No. You give piggyback rights. They are the same height, by the way. Like he probably like 3 inches lower than her. So Del, this is Deller. Just because a man marries a fat woman doesn't mean that he doesn't like attractive women that are in shape. You see what I'm saying? Just like an alcoholic will always crave alcohol. Just because he's drinking water doesn't mean that he doesn't do that. What Ali and Rosa are saying is that your type is your type. She still has her type, and I guarantee you, if Idris Elba came along and said, you know what, I'll give you a ring and I promise I won't shit on you, she will just go ahead because he's her type.
That because you don't know if someone loves somebody. If you truly love someone, all that other stuff goes out the window. I think that they are possibly truly in love. You got to stop. So people can only be with their type, but they can't follow.
It's always possible, of course. But let me ask you something, right? Let's do it with the men, because you usually are easy, like usually answer straight up, right? Mm-hmm. If I'm a man and I'm obese and I have no money and I have no game and I have no car and I have no nothing, and then I say I'm going on the blackout, go to the gym for 3 or 4 years, start to dress well, get money, get a mansion, all these, right? And I was with the woman that was bottom of the barrel because that's what I could afford. Do you think this man on balance of probabilities is going to start to fuck the baddies that he always wanted, but he never had the chance to actually get to them? What do you think is going to happen?
If he's single or if he's married?
This man is married. He had nothing. He qualified to a 2, right? And now he's the man. He has Victoria's Secret models around, big booty woman, secretaries, professional woman, like all the woman that he always wanted, but didn't qualify for. All of a sudden, they are trying to get at him. Do you think that man on the balance of probabilities is going to say, "I love my baby," I'll never, or he's going to put his foot on the dating pool and see what he can get?
I don't think a man with good character who had enough resilience to change his life around, shedding off fat is a big thing. But I don't think that he would ruin his relationship just because he can now get temporary satisfaction. I think he would appreciate the attention, and it will increase temptation. But I can't say that with that extra temptation, he would be a weak man and throw away everything for a hoe. So why did he lose all that weight and get all that stuff together for the sake of his marriage or for other women?
Let me tell you something about human beings, right?
That's my
A
opinion.
woman will lose 10 pounds and fit on that dress that she always wanted to fit, and all of a sudden she acting brand new. If I gave you superpowers and I says, Dalen, now you have the superpower to fly, you wouldn't walk. You would walk sometimes, of course, but if you can fly, if you can shoot beans off your eyes, and you don't need a heater, you can eat that shit with your hands. So human beings usually are victims of their circumstances. They will live in an apartment and be very happy with an apartment, but as soon as they can afford a mansion, it's very rare that a human being keeps living on the apartment, is going to upgrade to a house that they actually can afford now. Same with the car, same with the woman, same with the man, and all these. So
but with the
I would say
flying point that you just made, the flying point, that's different, because flying or not flying is not a representation of your character. Choosing to cheat on someone is a character flaw.
No, but that's the point. You couldn't. No,
that's what I'm saying. So if I had the choice, if I could fly, let's say my partner didn't want me to fly, then I wouldn't do that. It's the same thing if
but most people would.
I want them to cheat.
But most people would. Most people say, why the fuck am I walking or riding the bus or driving when I can fly to get my destination in 1 minute?
For the sake of cheating, something serious like that, that's a conscious decision. I think that we can say that most people would definitely be battling the temptation to do so because they now know it's more accessible. But I cannot say you would.
Do you think most people would do it? Do you think most people would do it?
I think there are too many people that absolutely, in a situation that you just described, I do believe there are far too many people for my liking that absolutely would trade.
Let me ask you a question to you. If I gave you the power of invisibility and like you are undetectable, and I told you, you have the power to go between walls, rob a bank, nobody knows nothing. There's $1 million there. Would you go ahead and take it, or you say, no, I'm good?
If I was dirt poor, I absolutely would.
No, right now. Let's go with $10 million. Let's go with $10 million. Nobody's going to find you. Your superpower legally guarantees that you never going to be caught no matter what. Are you robbing that bank?
I don't know, because I wouldn't know if I could stop. If I know I'm going to do this one time and one time only, hell yeah. But if I feel like
hey, Dalen,
you would never have to do another
very much.
But you see, I would confess that to somebody.
And this is most men. Oh, it's just a tip, let me just talk with this big booty. I'm not going to do this for him. And then you're done. You muted, Dalen.
Oh. I'm saying that's not the same thing, because you're talking about
it's the same. It's temptation.
You're talking about opportunity that comes at the expense of an insured bank. There's no.
Dalen, stealing is wrong. We all agree, stealing is wrong. But I have a superpower and I can get it, and nobody gets hurt, and why not do it? This is what men think. Oh, my woman will never know. My woman will never know. Amber, my woman will never know that this is what happens. My woman will never know. Let me actually give you this, and then we have to close it out, right? You know what they call surgery of divorce? You know what this is? A bariatric surgery. Here in Europe, when a person is like to lose more than 100 pounds, they have to go to the psychiatric doctor to talk and to have counseling sessions, because once a woman or a man loses more than 50 pounds, there's like a 70% chance higher that that relationship is going to be dissolved. And you know why? It's very simple. You are a fat piece of shit. Nobody gave you attention. You didn't fit in the clothes you liked. You didn't get on the things that you like. Now all of a sudden, you lose the weight. You start feeling yourself. You get overwhelmed with a bunch of people that never give you attention. They give you attention. And now you think, I can do better. Just like when you get a new job, a new car, a new house, I can do better. Most people will always be with the people they think they can afford. This is what K. Michelle is doing. I can afford this dude. I would go up the ladder if I have a chance, but I've been burned so many times. Let me stay over here.
Okay, I
She
think
doesn't like. I think she has a delay on it.
She said she robbing the whole bank.
Shit. Hey, Dylan, I'm going with you. Give me 1 million. You can keep 9.
And you say I can go back and forth as much as I want to. I'm taking it all.
I keep 1.
And she said she's gonna be addicted to doing it. Can I? I don't know if I'll be able to stop.
But Ali, but there's literally Ali. How do you become an alcoholic? How do you become an alcoholic? Because it's just this one. Just this one. How do you become fat? It's just this one. It's just this pizza. It's just this hamburger. Everything starts with one. That's how a crackhead becomes a crackhead. That's how a cheater becomes a serial cheater. Everything starts with one. Get your first baddie, and then you're going to see if the man is going to be willing to go to the Keisha that he had back at home when he was fat and he had no power. Damn, Dylan has a massive delay. Friends, we are going to wrap it up. Thank you very much.
You're comparing a dick.
Dylan, your internet connection is terrible.
It wants you to stop telling on yourself. It's helping you out.
As soon as you said I'll rob that bank because I don't know how to
cut her off.
As soon as she said I don't know when to stop.
Yeah, I was like, no, Jalen, no.
I'm a bad bitch. Because after most women cheat and most women don't give it up, it just got worse. Now you robbed the bank too.
Dylan and Roses, I appreciate y'all company. Thank you very much for all this being awesome. Matreon says she got a trauma from chasing the exciting guys. Absolutely, that's what happened to her. Friends, tomorrow I appreciate you, Dylan. Thank you very much. And Roses, thank you very much for being here and for all being nice to us. It's fine. I see you later, guys. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, 5 p.m., Ilkan Ali versus Napa. So that 5 p.m. Eastern. Saturday SmackDown. Ilkan Ali, the clone, of course. Any final thoughts?
Yes, man. Everybody have a phenomenal night. Thank you again for all the support and the donations as usual, man, to the Untouchables. We appreciate all y'all contributions, man. Much love and peace to everybody. Ma'ams and sirs.
Ilkan Ali clone gonna get his ass whooped tomorrow. But we are here to give him emotional support, okay?
I'm going to purposely try to lose tomorrow. See if I can lose.
Yes, sir. Team Fatty, the submissive, and Ilkan Ali clone violated by SH. SH need to get... Oh, man.
Oh, I'm going to get it back. I'm going to get it back.
Talk about the double
The
cheat.
same as
Signing out. Peace.
Yeah. Untouchable empire. Let the strings build up. We going live. Let's go. Coming in heavy, the super panel ready with Fatty and Ali and SH the host. We doing the most, we making the toast, the untouchable empire running the coast. The orchestra hitting, we running the show. They stepping to us, but they moving too slow. The 808s bumping, the violins jumping at 5 p.m. EST. We ready to go. We chopping the syllables, bringing the energy, leaving them dead in the wake of the melody. Southern aggression, we teaching a lesson. The empire rising, we making history. Welcome to the super panel. Better switch the channel. Untouchable empire. Too hot to handle. 5 p.m. EST. We put it to the test. Fatty Ali.
The untouchable empire, baby.
Brother.